Alrighty, and good afternoon everyone, welcome to London Heathrow. Just bear with us, we've got this one arrival to capture and then I will begin my my usual chatter. It's going to be the Qatar 380 from Doha, of course, but a very warm welcome to you all. Let's just give us a few minutes to make sure we've got everything covered on our side. And for starters, the Qatar 380 absolutely greaser was that touchdown. But as I said, a very warm welcome to everyone. Thank you so much for joining us live at London Heathrow at the moment. Currently it is pretty much 12 o'clock, so we decided obviously that we could start a tad bit early just to make sure we got that Qatar 380 arrival. We did meet a fellow plane spotter who is a long-time supporter of the channel. His name is Joe. I'm not too sure where he is or if he's listening. He did want to wave for the camera, so is he listening? I'm not sure, but either way, a massive shout out to Joe for supporting the channel, of course. We had a nice sort of conversation with him, obviously, as he is a supporter of the channel, so a massive thank you to him. But of course, a very warm welcome to you all. Welcome to London Heathrow. We've got our special list of aircraft that can be found on our Discord page. If you would like to check that out, that's going to be in our About page or the channel description for this live stream, of course. But yes, so we're looking to be watching the runway 27 right arrivals up until that's going to be 3 p.m. GMT, of course, and then we'll be getting the departures afterwards on 27 right, and it's going to be a very, very amazing show. Of course, we've got a wide variety of special aircraft. We're nice and close to the action, and there's just a lot to look out for. So we've got a BA jet, a bit of a downgrade from the Qatar 380, isn't it? But there you go. Is that a 320? I think it is. It's either the 320 or 319. Let us check. It is the 319 from Prague, a 1 hour and 41 minute long journey. Flight number BA855. Registered as Golf Delta Bravo Charlie Alpha. With a very smooth touchdown. Look at that. The weather is it's alright at the moment, I'll say that. It's pretty much the average day for you in the UK. I mean, it's dark, it's gloomy, it's not raining just yet, but we have got a 20% precipitation of rain expected throughout the whole duration of the show. That is according to BBC Weather, but I'm not surprised if, you know, next thing you know, we'll get, you know, some heavy rain or whatnot. So we have come prepared. If rain does strike, we have got all of our protectors and we can slot them on as soon as possible, of course. But yes, up next is going to be flight number BA313 from Oman, a 5 hour and 35 minute long journey on board the Airbus A320 neo aircraft with the Reg Golf Tango November Lima, and it's not that one, that's second in line. That would be the Air Canada 777, but no, it's this one, a 3-year-old 320 registered in February 2020. And it is, let's see, 25 minutes earlier than expected as well for its arrival time. Runway 27 right. And Mo, good morning to you. We hope you're keeping well. Plane Man, welcome along. Bloxy Games, good afternoon. Cammy Hudson, good afternoon to you. Saying good afternoon, Heathrow. And A380 lovers. That's a 320neo, just lost grip of the tripod there. You can see there, that is the Air India 777 just appearing into the shop now. The 777-300, which actually was an arrival that I seen while setting up. Didn't watch the touchdown, but I assumed it was pretty smooth, but there you go. I wonder if we'll be seeing that depart later today. Maybe. There's a strong chance. Let's see, Bloxy Games, welcome. Dash Aviation, good afternoon to you, saying hi there, great to see you. It's great to see you too, Dash. Trace, good afternoon to you, saying good morning team, time to set ourselves to airplane mode. Definitely keep your focus, we've got plenty of aircraft expected now, but a very warm welcome to you, Trace. We hope you're keeping well. Here's the Air Canada 777-300 on finals now, the 300 extended range, or ER, arriving from Vancouver, flight number AC860, a 9 hour and 1 minute long journey. That's the Air Canada 777-300 for you with an absolutely smooth landing there. We've got the Ethiopian Airlines there, 350-900, which I was focusing on earlier on in the stream, obviously probably 2 minutes ago, but it has got the Star Alliance livery. It did arrive from Addis Ababa. Now the reg of that jet would be Echo, is that Echo Tango Alpha Tango November? I'm not 100% sure. I think you all have the bigger screens, so someone might have to correct me if I was wrong. But there you go, we've got our next arrival, 787 10 Dreamliner. This is actually a special one that was on our list on the Discord page. It's flight number SV115 from Jeddah, a 6 hour and 6 minute long journey. 787 10 Dreamliner with the reg Hotel Zulu Alpha Romeo 26, a 4-year-old aircraft. 6 months tracked worldwide, almost 300 watching. It's also 26 minutes earlier than expected, and we've also got the Turkish Airlines second in line, of course, for 27 right arrivals. Some nice curved wings on the 787 aircraft. Pay attention to the neon livery. There is the Saudi 787-10 with the neon special livery. It's looking a bit basic, I'll say that. I prefer the new livery in comparison to the special one, but there you go. Stunning stuff. 787-10 Dreamliner, don't see them as often as of course the 787-9s and 8 Dreamliners that we see here at London Heathrow. Of course, we've got United and yeah, Saudi really that operate them, as well as British Airways, of course. You can't forget about them. We see quite a few of them. Got the BA 319 just being moved around. Golf Delta Bravo Charlie Foxtrot, that says. There you go. Got a Sri Lankan 330 as well with a special livery. It's got that sticker on the back of its tail. Now we'll probably take a look at that in a minute. We'll just wait for the arrivals to calm down. Of course, it's London Heathrow, so that opportunity is very slim, but we'll try our best. We've got the Turkish 330 on finals now. This would be the 330-200, the freighter with the reg Tango Charlie Juliet Oscar Yankee from Istanbul, a 3 hour and 28 minute long journey, flight number TK6289. Here it is. Now the A330 is 7 years of age, registered in September 2016. About 16 minutes later than expected. Pay attention to that nose gear. It's an interesting one. I don't think I've ever seen that before, you know. There you go, the Turkish 330 on arrival, 330 freighter. We've got quite a few aircraft. Pardon? Yeah, we are now on the Aviation Hunters channel on YouTube. Yeah? Yeah, really?
Yeah, actually we came to UK for this weekend just for Planespotting.
Really?
So standing here.
Yeah, well, it's amazing here at London Heathrow, it is.
Yeah.
It's just aircrafts left, right and centre. Amazing stuff. Thank you. So quite a few people have come down today for the London Heathrow actions. Of course, it is busy as ever, so you can understand why. Aviation Hunters.
How?
Aviation Hunters.
Oh, I saw you.
Yeah.
I was watching you live.
Perfect, perfect. And there's the air candidate just turning in. We've got BA 320-200 on finals from Valencia, 2 hour and 21 minute long journey. Flight number BA 409. Weather Edge Golf Echo Uniform Yankee Juliet. There it is. That's a 320 for you, amazing stuff. Pardon? Yeah, I prefer for my face not to be in it, but yeah, there you go. There's the Canada 777. Got the BA 320 from Venice this time. That's on finals, that's going to be next in line. So that's a 1 hour and 51 minute long journey on board BA 595. That's the flight number of this route from Venice. No worries. Pardon?
Best wishes from Lithuania. We are watching you in Lithuania.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah, well, I'm going there soon. Bye. Amazing, some Lithuanian plane spotters, great. As I said, you know, London Heathrow, you cannot beat the action. It's non-stop, isn't it? And that's why many choose to spot here, including ourselves. I mean, come on, look at that. That just doesn't get gold, does it? It's a 320 with sharkless. There we go, the sharkless on board that 320, just like that of the 320 Neo. It's very beneficial. Of course, you got Qantas with their 737-800s. They're installing these split scimitars. Obviously, that's to do with fuel as well. It really does benefit, of course, fuel economy. That's, you know, partly the reason for the sharklets. But anyway, back to reading the live chat. I do apologise if I am a bit delayed. It is usually the case with me, but I do respond to each and every comment. Obviously, if that is a bit of a delay, I do apologise, of course. Let's see. Dash Aviation saying, how am I doing? I'm doing amazing, thank you. A Kamar saying, amazing. Your camera angle and perspective are brilliant. Really appreciate that. Michael Singh, good afternoon to you. Bloxy Game saying, Danny, any Wookiees today? Hopefully the aircraft can do the talking, because I don't really want to make any Wookiee impressions today, but if we don't get any Wookiees, I might just have to. We've got the 777-27 right. That's going to be the 200DR from Cincinnati, a 6 hour and 52 minute long journey. Flight number BA120. A very smooth touchdown there. And that 777 registered as Golf Yankee Mike Hotel. Amazing stuff. Kiwanis, good day to you. We hope you're keeping well. I'm not too sure you said, is it Daoud in Beijing? I do apologise if I have mispronounced that, but a very warm welcome to you. Tim, good afternoon to you, our fantastic moderator, saying, I hope everyone is well and having a good weekend. Likewise, Tim. Thanks so much for being with us, Tim. Really appreciate it. Hope you're keeping well. Michael Singh with the A380 emojis. Amazing. Oh, amazing. See, I can already not speak. It's it's amazing what Planespotting can do to you. You got the 777 there. Once again, that looks to be a 200, I will say, but I will have to confirm that. Anselini saying, hello, starting with the King. Good afternoon, Ant. Yes, I think that was to do with that 380 that was on arrival, wasn't it? See, I'm so late. Selena, good afternoon to you, Selena. We hope you're keeping well. Great to have you with us. Har Partel, welcome. Cami Hudson with the $5 donation. Say good morning, A380 lovers. Good morning to you, Cami. Really appreciate the generosity. Selena say great start to the show. It was, wasn't it, with that 380. Abraham Parks, good afternoon to you. It's amazing. We've even got the Heathrow vehicle that patrols obviously the roads around London Heathrow waving to us. Amazing. You've got the United 777. I think that's the 200. We'll check now. That's the United for you. I will get some info on that because that is what we do, isn't it? It's flight number UA930 for the United Airlines flight from London Heathrow. Unfortunately, is not telling me where it's arrived from though. Not too sure why. It's a 777-200ER with a reg November 78002 if anyone would like to check that out. I'm not too sure if that's my flight radar messing up or not, but there you go. Whilst we wait for our next arrival, we can look at this beautiful Ethiopian 350, as I said, which did arrive from Addis Ababa earlier today. It is looking amazing, isn't it? A Starlines livery. It does not disappoint, but I do like the Sky Team a bit more, I will be honest. It's a shame we don't see that too often. It's usually just Delta that I've seen it on. Of course, also Air France, I think it was, but that was quite some time ago before we even began streaming. We've got the JetBlue 321neo pushing back now. That's most likely heading to JFK, New York. Dash Aviation saying the picture quality is nice and rich, Danny. A pleasure to watch and enjoy. Really appreciate that, Dash Aviation. I mean, we do try our best to make sure it is as amazing as possible. Of course, our quality is a bit restricted though. We have done that just for internet purposes, but it's still, you know, I think really top notch really. But yeah, with London Heathrow and their Wi-Fi being so unreliable, we've decided, you know, we put this quality on. We won't go 4K just yet until we can remain a stable internet connection, but there you go. Jordan Wood, good afternoon to you. We hope you're keeping well. Chris Coleman, good afternoon. Jordan One saying good afternoon. Heathrow, good afternoon. Jordan, great to have you with us. We've got the Virgin 350 that we're going to capture now on 27 right. That's going to be the 350 1000. So some info on it. It will be flight number VS8 from Los Angeles LAX, a 9-hour and 41-minute long journey on board this A350 1000 aircraft with the reg Golf Victor Juliet Alpha Mike. Now the A350 is 4 years of age, 7th most tracked worldwide, and it is right on time for its arrival at 12:15. That's a 350, my favourite aircraft. Stunning. Here's the JetBlue aircraft. So I'm trying to figure out what we should focus on. We've got the Rwandair aircraft. There it is. Rwandair with their A330 as usual on the ground, not at the stand. Oh wait, in fact, there's two Rwandairs. Never seen that before. It's usually only one. There's the other 330. Not too sure where they would have arrived from. I'm assuming one would have been Kigali as usual, but I'm not too sure about the other. But there you go. We've got a BA319 up next. Whilst we wait for that, I will, of course, read the live chat. Sheldon Williams, good morning to you. We hope you're keeping well, Sheldon. Amazing to have you with us. Let's see. Sharon, good afternoon. Happy Saturday, Sharon. Amazing to have you with us. And how are you doing, Sharon? Dave Brooks, a very warm welcome to you, saying hi man, hope you're well. You're missing out on their bacon sandwiches and coffee from Dave at Luton Airport. Yeah, we went to Luton quite some time ago. Some context behind that. Yeah, so we did go to Luton. It was what, 6 o'clock in the morning, and Dave was there. Dave kindly gave us his parking spot, and then we continued to spot. And he also returned with coffees and a bacon sandwich, which was absolutely amazing. I will say that. So thanks for that, Dave. But yeah, very warm welcome to you, Dave. We hope you're keeping well. Bit different with the London Heathrow actions, isn't it, Dave? As opposed to the usual Luton operations. Babzar, good afternoon. Darren Graham, a very warm welcome to you over at Heathrow as well. Got this from Dublin. We'll get some more info after the touchdown. That's BA845 from Dublin, a 59-minute long journey on board the Airbus A319 aircraft, which was registered as Golf Echo Uniform Papa Yankee, a 22-year-old jet registered in March 2001. It was 13 minutes earlier than expected, and we can see the traffic on the ground with the United 777-200 just turning left there into its stand, and of course the JetBlue 321. I'm guessing they're waiting for clearance to begin their taxi, as we have got the One World 320 that is just blocking the way for that JetBlue aircraft. Is the United. Paint issue with that United 777. Not too sure why there's sort of a bit of yellow on the name, but there you go. We've got an A321neo up next from Madrid, a 2-hour and 10-minute long journey. It is a British Airways aircraft, flight number BA457, and is registered as Golf November Echo Oscar Yankee. Now the A321neo was 4 years of age, registered in February 2020, and is right on time for its arrival. And that's a 321neo operated by, well, Lufthansa sometimes, usually Aegean Airlines, and of course you've got JetBlue here, and quite a few others, you know. So the A321neo is relatively popular. It's not the most popular, of course. That's going to be the A320s family, of course. But yeah, it is quite a nice one to see, the A321neo aircraft. We have got a BA320neo up next though, from Aberdeen, a 1 hour and 18-minute long journey on board BA1307. Now the A320neo is registered as Golf Tango Tango November Oscar, and is 3 years of age, registered in December 2020. 15 minutes earlier than expected. Right behind is going to be a Virgin 350-1000, then a DHL 777 freighter, then an American 777-200, then an Air Canada 777-300, and quite a few others that are lining up now. But the next few after this BA320neo are going to be heavies, which is stunning. I do enjoy the heavy aircraft actions, I will say that. Who doesn't? I mean, the flight crew on board each and every flight going in and out of London Heathrow are doing fantastic. I mean, look at that touchdown. Really smooth. That's a 320neo for you. Sharon saying the Thai 777 is taxiing out for 27 left. Just wanted to see the new emoji. Has it already gone? I think it has. I've missed it, haven't I? Oh, I'm not too sure. Has that already gone, Sharon? I'm so delayed with the live chat, aren't I? I do apologise. I can't quite see it on my radar. But anyway, you've got the Virgin 350 to catch. The 1000. Tim saying my weekend got a whole lot better once you went live. Really appreciate that, Tim. It's the usual Saturday fixture from us. We love being here. Al T, good afternoon to you. We hope you're keeping well, Al. Great to have you with us. Craig's, is that Verita's Bulletin? I hope that's how you say it. But a very warm welcome to you, saying hello everyone. Craig from Plumstead, a suburb of Cape Town, South Africa. A very warm welcome to you, Craig. Really appreciate you tuning in. Tom Collins saying can't beat those Virgin 350s. I got my first of upper class on board only a couple of weeks ago. Amazing. Great to have you with us, Tom. Here's a DHL 777 freighter. Brandon Planespotter 23 saying afternoon all. Standing on the bank just behind the van. A very warm welcome to you, Brandon. Hope you're having a fun time spotting, of course. Peter Humphrey, good afternoon to you. Ken Finch, a very warm welcome to you, Ken. We hope you're keeping well. Sharon saying, I'm all good, thanks, Danny. Hope you are too. Yeah, doing fantastic. Getting to smell all of the aviation fuel. What could be better? Flight number D0701 up next for this DHL 777 freighter, registered as Delta Hotel Mike Bravo from Bahrain, a 6-hour and 41-minute long journey. The 777 is 4 years of age, registered in June 2019, and is 20 minutes later than expected for its arrival time. Here it is. And the DHL 777 freighter not disappointing with that touchdown. Of course, we've got quite a few DHL aircrafts due in today. We've got the A300. That 777 should be heading out very, very soon as well. But yeah, the A300, as I said, was definitely probably one to look out for. There's the Eurowings 319 just holding there. There is beginning its movements now, and that's 27 left is taxiing for, of course, for a departure. You've got the United and the Rwanda there just in the shot now. In fact, there's two Uniteds. One's a 787. No, that's not. That's a 777, isn't it? I think that's a 777 towards the left. And then you've got this mighty United 767. You see them very often here at London Heathrow. Of course, alongside the 777-200, 300, and the 787. 9s and 10s that they set out here. We have got the American jet, the 777-200ER with the reg November 761 Alpha Juliet from Los Angeles LAX, a 10-hour and 13-minute long journey, flight number AA134. Now this 777 aircraft is 21 years of age, registered in March 2002, and it is 34 minutes later than expected for its arrival time, showing a yellow warning. William Wace, good afternoon to you. We hope you're keeping well. Dennis Keeler, good day to you. Nice and floaty. American jet, just sort of thinking about it. It's like, do I really want to deal with the British weather? It could rain at any time. You know what? I could always go around. There is a bit of a floaty landing for that American 777-200, but doing an amazing job, I will say that. Very, very smooth touchdown. As a few of our viewers are saying in the live chat, if you are enjoying the stream, please do hit that like button. It is completely free and supports the channel in an immaculate way. Of course, if you haven't already, please do consider subscribing as well. We're almost on 19,000 subscribers, which is amazing. I mean, to see how much we've grown already in such a short space of time is, you know, fantastic. But yeah, please do consider liking and subscribing. It's amazing support, completely free, easy to do, and it won't take you off this live stream if that's what you're worrying about. You won't miss any of the actions. We've got the Air Canada jet by the looks of it. I can just tell by the well, they're not sunshades, are they? Let's call it mascara. There it is. The black outlines on the cockpit windows. There it is. Flight number AC858 from Toronto, a 6-hour and 42-minute long journey on board this 777-300ER aircraft, registered as Charlie Foxtrot Juliet Zulu Sierra, 7-year-old aircraft. Here it is. And that's the 777 for you on 27 right. Amazing stuff. That's the Air Canada jet, and that finishes off the train of heavier aircraft. Now we've got the smaller ones. We've got a BA 319, a BA 321 Neo, an Air France an E170. I don't think I've ever seen that at London Heathrow before. The Embraer 170. Wow, that's interesting. I wonder if they've run out of any A220s, or perhaps they're installing new engines, you know, that are more used to working for us at London Heathrow. But there you go. Mr. Britannic, a very warm welcome to you, saying what is the most interesting plane you've seen so far? Well, it will be this Embraer 170. We don't see them too often. I think the last one would have been Eastern Airlines, or Eastern Airways, I think it is, with their E170, I think. Was it the E170 or the E190? I can't remember. But yeah, we have got the Air France E170, so I think that's going to be the most interesting. Of course, you could count the Qatar 380, of course. But other than that, I think it is going to be that E170. Interesting stuff. Tim Rayner, very warm welcome to you, saying the best way to spend some free time on Saturday. Great job. No, I'm talking. Pardon? Yeah. Yep. Doing all the electronics. There it is, that British Airways A390. Yeah, do you want to do it now? Huh? Okay, give me a minute, give me a minute. There it is. As I said, we have got a fellow plane spotter, Joe, who's been a supporter of the channel. Yeah, I'll pan it to you now, yeah? There it is. Here is Joe. He wants to wave to you all. Amazing stuff. There's Joe. Thanks so much for supporting the channel, Joe. There you go. He did want to give us a wave. He did ask for that, of course, in the start of the stream, or in fact, whilst we were setting up. But there you go. That's Joe doing some spotting at London Heathrow. Very, very busy at the moment, isn't it? Everyone wants the London Heathrow actions. There you go. We have got the Airbus A321 Neo from Lyon, a 1 hour and 25-minute long journey. Flight number BA 8607. As I said, from Lyon. Now the A321 Neo is going to be registered as Golf November Echo Oscar Romeo, a 5-year-old jet registered in November 2018, and this one has actually got quite the delay of about 1 hour and 15 minutes. Don't think the passengers would be too happy, as the flight time is pretty much around the same time as, you know, how much they've been delayed by. There you go, that's a 321 Neo. I mean, I'm not complaining. That's made it an extra 321 Neo for our show today. You've got two pushing back, the Icelandair 737 MAX and the TAP Air Portugal 321 Neo by the looks of it, and that would be probably heading to Lisbon. The Icelandair 737 MAX 9 is heading to Reykjavik. What a shame they're not using the 757s. I would have loved to see that. Now, the Embraer E170 of Air France, unfortunately not a Wookiee machine, but it's still quite a nice one. It's operated by Air France HOP, flight number AF1580 from Paris CDG. A 56-minute long journey. Now the E170 aircraft is registered as Foxtrot Hotel Bravo X-Ray Foxtrot, a 14-year-old jet, and I wonder if this has been swapped out. I think maybe an A220 was scheduled before this E170, and that could explain why it was delayed for 2 hours. But speculation, I'm not 100% sure. Let's see, Craig saying thanks for the warm welcome. Yeah, it pronounced very tus, Latin for truth. That is my YouTube channel name. Well, thanks for that, Craig. Now I know. Anyway, here's the E170. What a small aircraft, look at that. Now I wonder how long these aircraft will be in operation for. Of course, Air France taken delivery of many A220s already. I'm assuming they'd swap this E170. What an interesting one, you know. can tick that off the list now. Seen that. There you go, that's vacating off the runway ahead of the next arrival, which is already on finals. It's almost on the runway. There you go, it's an Air Serbia 319 by the looks of it. Yes, it is. So as I said, the Air Serbia A319 with the reg Yankee Uniform Alpha Papa Alpha from Belgrade, a 2 hour and 44 minute long journey. It's the Air Serbia flight number JU380. Now the A319, 19 years of age, registered in August 2004. And that's it, Serbia. Chris Tyler saying, said it before, loving the camera work, really appreciate that. I will say this, I don't think it's the best today, but I'm trying. I didn't spend too much time setting up the tripod, I will be honest. Thought we would be late, bit of traffic, but there you go. Got the Virgin 330 Neo, just pushing back now. I say pushing back, that's going to be moved to a different stand, isn't it? But we will have to see. The reg will be Golf Victor Tango Oscar Mike. Nice close-up shot of the aircraft with the Air Canada 777 behind. Let's see, Natalie G saying amazing quality, really appreciate that, Natalie. Dizza, very warm welcome to you, good afternoon, we hope you're keeping well. Look at that, we will probably miss an arrival. It will pass us in the shot now, but it is a BA, I think 320. Yeah, it is. Right, you know what? I think that shot was actually quite nice. You can see there, I think that was the JetBlue 321 Neo that just departed. And on the opposite side was an arriving British Airways aircraft. That was really, really nice. Lukey Greats, a very good afternoon to you, saying new sticker as I seen. Yes, it is. It's the Thai Airways sticker. We don't see them too often, so we might swap it out. But it is quite a nice one. You've got a British Airways A350. Now that's an aircraft that we will not miss. Sharon saying, looks like there's more windows in my car than on the E170. I mean, you are pretty correct. That E170 is tiny, and it has gone to a different stand. Unfortunately, it's not taxiing towards us, which is a shame, as we won't get a nice close-up shot of it. But hopefully that can depart, you know, after 3 o'clock, so that we can get a nice close-up shot of its departure. But we'll have to wait and see. We've got BA 272 from San Diego, a 9 hour and 49 minute long journey on board this A350-1000 aircraft. The reg of that would be Golf X-Ray Whiskey Bravo Lima. And the flight crew just getting that aircraft down on the ground, not wasting any time at all. Here's the Virgin 330 once again. Virgin deaths there. That's a nice one. That really shows the traffic that we got here at London Heathrow. Although it's only, what, 4 on the ground now. Will be Virgin, Air Canada, TAP and Icelandair. It yeah, does really emphasise the traffic that the air traffic controllers are doing an amazing job of dealing with. So I think we should all give them a round of applause. Now, we have got an arrival to capture now. It's going to be flight number BA280 from Los Angeles, LAX, a 10-hour long journey. That's the 777-300DR with the reg Golf Sierra Tango Bravo Foxtrot, and it is 12 years of age, 5th most tracked worldwide with 300 watches on flight radar. Here it is, 6 minutes later than expected, and it is travelled a total of 5,458 miles, which equals out to almost a 10-hour flight time. Here it is, runway 27 right for its arrival. Laurie, good afternoon to you, saying good morning to all. I got a new iPad for my birthday. What a difference watching these flights. A much bigger screen, isn't it, Laurie? Amazing. We hope you're keeping well, Laurie. Great to have you with us. And the British Airways 777 with a bit of a tan shade on its fuselage, suggesting that it is a bit dirty. Does need a good old clean. You can see the nose cone that was replaced. It is, you know, in the shade that the fuselage should be in. But as I said, it is a bit dirty, that 777. A true workhorse, as one described it during our last stream. Look at that. I mean, that truck doing a great job pulling that massive aircraft. Quite a fast pace as well. That's Golf Victor Tango Oscar Mike, if anyone would like to check the next flight out of London Heathrow. There's Air Canada once again. Mr. Britannic saying, besides the E170, what do you think is the rarest plane to see at Heathrow? Well, it probably would be one of the Qatar executive jets, personally at least. The ones I've seen would have been the A330, and also, was it the Gulfstream G650? I think it was that one. But today I'm not too sure, I will be honest, Mr. Britannic. We did see the neon livery, that's one of one, isn't it? So that could be quite rare. Yeah, Chris saying rare planes. The Turkmenistan, maybe, yeah. That's a good one. There's a 787 now, gets him in for after the touchdown. Flight number BA276 for the British Airways 7879 Dreamliner with the Reg Golf Zulu Bravo Kilo Delta, and that was from Hyderabad, a 10-hour and 22-minute long journey. And if you do like the 787 actions, you'll be pleased to know that we have got another on the way, and it is going to be WestJet this time. Don't see these too often. Well, we do. It's once daily, but I mean, in terms of numbers of aircraft we see from them, it's always a 787, and it's always once on our stream. It's flight number WS18 for the WestJet 7879 Dreamliner with the Reg Charlie Golf Uniform Romeo Papa, and as usual it's from Calgary, an 8-hour and 36-minute long journey where it's travelled a total of 4,375 miles. It's a 5-year-old aircraft, registered in February 2019, and is 10 minutes later than expected, which is definitely nothing too serious considering its flight time. Abraham Park saying, has any E195 ever landed at Heathrow? Yes, KLM have used their E195 before. Let's see, Sina Am, a very warm welcome to you, saying why Air Canada has 2 liveries. That's just the way it is. I'm not too sure how I could explain that, but oh, actually, I've got an explanation. They've given us a bit more colour. But no, I'm honestly not too sure. One's old, one's new, but we still see them. Anyway, here's a WestJet 787 from Calgary. LA girl, good afternoon to you. We hope you're keeping well, LA girl. Great to have you with us. The Delta 767, someone's in a rush. He's got to watch out, he's going to get a speeding ticket here. There is, that's a 767 400 for you, no winglets. It's the 400 ER, or extended range. After 27 left, I think that would have been the one that was delayed for quite some time. But I am not too sure, actually. You know what, let's check whilst we wait for our next arrival. It is Delta 767 400 off to Atlanta. No, it's not even late. It's what, 11 minutes later than expected. They'll make that back in, or of course during the course of the flight. I'm not too sure why he's rushing. It's a 24-year-old 767 for those wondering. Anyway, our next arrival is going to be this one here, an A321neo, and we actually see him quite often now. It's flight number BA773. From Zurich, a 1-hour and 33-minute long journey on board the A321neo aircraft, registered as Golf Tango November Echo Bravo, and that's brand new, registered in December 2023. Christmas gift from Airbus to British Airways during the December period. 32 minutes later than expected, and it did travel a total of 489 miles between Zurich and London Heathrow. Behind will be an Airbus A319 and a Lufthansa 320neo from Frankfurt, then a British Airways A319 once again, and then a Virgin Atlantic 787 Dreamliner joining the queue, as well as an Egyptair 777, a British Airways 787. In fact, that Egyptair is doing another loop, so we'll have to wait for him. But we have got a few heavies, of course, quite a lot of British Airways ones, as I said, Egyptair, Virgin Atlantic, and quite a few others, so looking forward to them. But anyway, we've got the Airbus A321neo now. Here it is, runway 27 right for its arrival. Pilots wasting no time with that. They were like, you know what, just get it down on the ground. Is that the Sri Lankan pushing back with a special sticker on the back? That's the A330 that should come past us, so I'm excited to see that. We get a nice close-up shot, exactly the same as a Virgin Atlantic 330neo, which we saw not too long ago. Now I've got another aircraft. Here it is, the BA319, registered as Golf Echo Uniform Papa Kilo, from Cologne, a 1 hour and 11 minute long journey, flight number BA997. That the Airbus A319 is 23 years of age, registered in May 2000, and it is 20 minutes earlier than expected. Doing an amazing job with the timing, I'll say that. Michelangelo, great to have you with us. Saying, great to see the Hunters back here at Heathrow. Some zoom. Or zoom, that was. Amazing. Very warm welcome to you, Michelangelo. There's the A319 aircraft. Fantastic arrival. Mika, good afternoon to you. Candy Dandy saying, OMG, what a vantage point. Look at that heat haze. It's nice and close to the actions here at London Heathrow. Just trying our best really to get rid of all of the obstructing objects, such as the fences, the lampposts. There's nothing we can do about that unless you've got our very own ATC tower that we can get on. But yeah, definitely tried as hard as possible to get rid of all of these objects that are obstructing our view. I think we did do an amazing job with it though. We've got the Lufthansa 320neo now, registered at Delta Alpha India November Bravo, with the old livery once again from Frankfurt. A 1 hour and 22 minute long journey, flight number LH906, my favourite livery. Now, did the camera pick up that Wookiee? It was a slight Wookiee, but it definitely was there. Stunning stuff with the old livery. Absolutely adore it, honestly. It's so nice. Here's our next arrival. As usual, another British Airways aircraft, then the heavy train should begin. It is going to be flight number BA1419 for the British Airways Airbus A319, registered as Golf Echo Uniform Papa Tango from Belfast. A 1 hour and 5 minute long journey. The A319 is 23 years of age, registered in November 2000, and is 6 minutes later than expected for its arrival time. Travelled a total of 314 miles, equaling to just over a 1 hour flight time. There you go. Virgin Atlantic will be right after. Let's see. Gabriel, good afternoon to you. Cargolic 747 fan, a very warm welcome to you, saying just relaxing after a long day of plane spotting. Amazing stuff. See anything special? You can see the A319 just tiptoeing onto the runway, weaving left and right. Zach, I'll touch my left main landing gear first, and then I'll get to the rest. Ian saying, hi Danny, the picture quality is fantastic / pin sharp, just to let you know. Really appreciate that, Ian. It's amazing. Let's see, Ash Watts, a very good afternoon to you. We hope you're keeping well. Antonio joining us from Italy, a very warm welcome. Mika joining us in premium economy, really appreciate that, Mika. Amazing support for the channel. Enjoy the perks, of course. Antonio saying, can you sometimes close up on the pilots at the touchdown? Could be interesting. Yes, we could. We'll try with this Virgin 787 and then we'll give the info on it. Way too fast for us. There's Lufthansa with their 320 Neo. Look at that, just turning in on the right. I mean, Lufthansa, they must be watching. They already know. The old livery is one of my favourites. Let's keep it that way. Don't want any of the new plane livery. Got British Airways 7878 Dreamliner up next from Bengaluru, a 10-hour and 43-minute long journey, flight number BA118. Now the reg of that would be Golf Zulu Bravo Juliet Echo. We've also got the Sri Lankan 330 that will be taxiing in front of us by the time this 787 had touched down. But anyway, this 7878 Dreamliner from Bengaluru is 9 years of age, registered in April 2014, and is 5 minutes earlier than expected for its arrival time, and it's travelled just over 5,000 miles now, equaling out to almost an 11-hour flight time. Candy Dandy saying, I love the specs info, thank you, no worries. Amazing, we try and give as much as possible. Glad you're enjoying it. Anselini saying, loving the streams, really appreciate that. Lukey Grit saying, great footage as always. Thanks for that, Lukey. As I said, the Sri Lankan 330 was taxiing a bit faster, but there you go, we've got a view of it, taxiing down to 27 left. That 787 you can see there, I wouldn't say having a rough time with the touchdown, but it was a bit shaky. Also see the winglets of the Sri Lankan 330 getting in the shot now as well. It's sort of curved upwards, but not at a 90-degree angle. Like the Sharkless, of course, sort of like a 45-30 degree angle, I'd say. Just letting it go past. There you go, that should be back to Colombo. That's where it did arrive from, so I'm assuming that's where it's going to be departing to. Is that Airbus A330 of Sri Lankan? Tracy saying, no, Danny doesn't have to make a Wookiee for us. Dusty Works, good afternoon to you. We are keeping well. Thomas Turner, good afternoon. What's the exciting news? Saying my flight is tomorrow. Amazing. Have a safe journey. We've got BA242 next from Mexico City, a 9-hour and 19-minute long journey on board the Boeing 7879 Dreamliner, registered as Golf Zulu Bravo Kilo Foxtrot. There's a United jet on the ground now. Is that the 777-200? Or the 300? I'm going to say 200. It's definitely not a 787. It is a 777-200, yes it is, from Houston, flight number UA4, at least no, it's going to be heading to Houston with the reg November 57016. Now it should have departed, oh, it hasn't got a departure time, okay, so I'm assuming they might be moving this. Either way, it's not pinged up to give me the departure and arrival time, so can't quite tell you that, unfortunately. We've got a Delta 767-400 though. It's the 400ER from Atlanta, 7-hour and 37-minute long journey, flight number DL32. Now the reg of this 767 will be November 839 Mike Hotel, and that can tell us that it is a 23-year-old jet, registered in January 2001, and this was the one that had quite a hefty delay of about 1 hour and 43 minutes. In fact, that's not too bad, but I'm sure the passengers wouldn't have, you know, hoped for that, of course. But there you go, the 767 from Atlanta, travelling a total of 4,212 miles. Here it is, 27 right for its close-up arrival. And that's a Delta 767-400 for you. It's coming in quite hot, I will say that. Very, very fast. Amazing. I mean, it's so popular as the 767. We've got the 300s, the 400s. Have you seen a 200? I think we've seen a 200 here at London Heathrow before as well. It was a private jet though. Oh, I can't remember the airline. And there's the Emirates 777 freighter for its departure now. In fact, you might be able to see its climb. It's usually pretty early, so I'm assuming it's going to appear off by here. Maybe not. Oh, never mind, it's all the way back here. There's an early rotation for that Emirates 777 freighter. The Emirates Sky Cargo. Oh, to London Heathrow, 27 left. Absolutely amazing. Used to seeing it on this side of the runway. Anyway, now we have got another arrival, and is that Lufthansa again? Yeah, it is. This time with the old livery, disappointing. Flight number LH2474 from Munich, a 1 hour and 48-minute long journey on board this A320 neo aircraft, registered as Delta Alpha India November Oscar, with a nice and smooth touchdown. Come on, Lufthansa, one of the old livery. Anyway, up next here is going to be British Airways and their A319. So we'll have that, then a British Airways A320, then an Egypt Air 777-300, which had finally joined the queue of arrivals after doing like a dozen circles. Then we will have a Eurowings 319, then a BA 321 Neo, and then a Qatar 777-300ER, which looks like it's about to turn in now. So quite a few exciting ones to look out for. Starting off with BA 549, this British Airways A319, registered as Golf Delta Bravo Charlie Echo from Rome, a 2 hour and 19-minute long journey. The A319 is 18 years of age, registered in March 2005, and it is 15 minutes earlier than expected. I mean, talk about a smooth touchdown. Look at that, that's a BA jet. Absolute greaser of a touchdown. We've also got the Lufthansa 320 Neo just taxiing towards us now. There it is. Route MD journeys from Tanzania, very warm welcome to you. Jack Gallman saying just got home, I worked a night shift. Well, I hope you had a great shift, of course. And oh, there's nothing better than relaxing to a bit of aviation content from London Heathrow Airport. Of course, that is if you don't mind the absolute engine roars that we get when the reverse thrusts are activated. But great to have you with us, Jack. Yeah, no, Chiron, it wasn't the Omni Air 767. It had a bit of blue, I think, on it. I think it was something to do with Saudi Arabia. It wasn't Saudi Airlines, though. I can't remember. Actually, I think it was Chiron. It was something to do with, I think the first letter of the name would have been M. Is it Maz or Mac Aviation or something like that? I think it was Maz something Aviation. It's a 767 that we've seen ages ago. It's a 767-200. Egypt Air up next, the 777-300ER registered as Sierra Uniform Golf Delta Lima from Cairo, a 4-hour and 49-minute long journey, flight number MS777. Now the 777-300ER is 13 years of age, registered in February 2010, and it is, let's do the math, 23 minutes later than expected for its arrival time. Of course, that's not as bad as its delay of about 40 minutes getting out of Cairo, so they did make a bit of time out. It's travelled a total of 2,196 miles for those wondering. That's the Egypt Air 777-300 for you from Cairo. Stunning landing there. You've got the Lufthansa 320 here just turning into the right onto his stand. Of course, you've got a mega American 777 here. We don't usually see it at this point. It's usually just Virgin Atlantic and Cathay Pacific, but I guess it might have not had enough room to store this American 777 elsewhere. The 300 as well, I'm pretty sure. Righty, our next arrival is a bit of a smaller one compared to the 777 at least. It is the Airbus A319 aircraft. Now this A319 is flight number EW7462 arriving from Hamburg, a 1 hour and 27 minute long journey. The Airbus A319 registered as Delta Alpha Golf and Whiskey Zulu, is 10 years of age, registered in January 2014. Five minutes earlier than expected as well, and it has travelled a total of 462 miles. The A319, some call it the baby bus, but that's definitely incorrect, as I think the Airbus A319, the A318 is a true baby bus. And speaking of, we will be seeing that very soon, the Taram A318 from Bucharest. Ariane, a very warm welcome to you. No worries about being late. I'm doing fine, thank you. And yourself, Ariane? We have got a head-on shot with this aircraft here. It is an American jet by the looks of it. It's a 777. I wonder if they're storing it next to this one. There you go. Harry, welcome along, saying great live stream, mate, keep it up. Always love watching the planes live. Really appreciate that, Harry. Really, really kind of you. we have got an A321neo up next from Milan, a 1 hour and 48 minute long journey. Flight number BA565. Now the reg of this jet will be Golf November Echo Oscar Papa, and the A321neo is only 4 years of age, registered in March 2019. Now back onto that American jet. In fact, that American jet is going to have to wait. We've got a Qatar Airways 777-300ER registered as Alpha 7 Bravo Echo Oscar from Doha. A 6 hour and 52 minute long journey is what it's coming from. It's flight number QR7, and the 777 that's hosting this flight is only 6 years of age, registered in October 2017. Now it is 17 minutes earlier than expected, and it has travelled a total of 3,259 miles. And it is the American 777-200 ER parking next to the 300. Doesn't even look like London Heathrow Airport with these two sets of aircraft. You've got the two Americans here, and you've got United, Air Canada, oh, and you've also got WestJet. Oh, there's one British Airways. Pretend you didn't see him. There it is. There it is, the American 777-200 and 300 either side. Of course, both parked at stands. I'm assuming they'll be moved once they get close to the time they're set to be flying out at London Heathrow, of course. But anyway, up next is going to be this aircraft, and it is the British Airways A319 from Marseille, a 1 hour and 46 minute long journey. That's flight number BA367. Yeah, no, I was going to say registered as, but that would make sense. It's the Airbus A319 registered as Golf Delta Bravo Charlie Golf. Yeah, as I said, from Marseille, which is a total distance of 614 miles between Marseille and London Heathrow. Now the A319 is 18 years of age, registered in February 2006. And Scandinavian 320neo up next. Yeah, that's it. Tim's got it, Sharon. Thanks for that, Tim. That 767 was Mukamala Aviation. Yeah, it was. See, I knew it began with an M. It was a 767-200. Is that an A380? No, it's not. Thought I saw 4 engines. There is flight number SK531 for the Scandinavian or SAS Connect A320neo with the reg Echo India Sierra India Bravo, arriving from Stockholm, a 2 hour and 27 minute long journey. It's a 6-year-old jet registered in December 2017, and it is 10 minutes later than expected for its arrival time. Here it is. Well, the old livery as well, with the red engine cones or covers. Cool Day 9 joining us from Denmark. A very warm welcome to you. We have got a BA 320-200 registered as Golf Echo, beautiful Yankee. That's going to be arriving from Edinburgh, a 1 hour and 15 minute long journey, flight number BA 1445. Now the A320 is 15 years of age, registered in August 2008, and is right on time for its arrival. I mean, it is scheduled for 1:05. It is 1:07, but pretty much on time. You can forget about those 2 minutes. There it is, 27 right for its arrival. That's a 320 for you. We've also got the TAP Air Portugal up next. That's going to be an Airbus A320neo from Lisbon, a 2 hour and 36 minute long journey. Here it is, with that second aircraft in line as well. You can see a bit of a heavier one. Some info on that. Very soon, of course, we'll continue our info on this TAP jet, which is next to arrive. It's flight number TP1352. The TAP Air Portugal A320neo registered as Charlie Sierra Tango Victor Golf from Lisbon, a 2 hour and 37 minute long journey. The A320neo was 4 years of age, registered in November 2019. 28 minutes later than expected, showing a yellow warning. Air Algeria right behind. Harry saying, just out of interest, do you get paid to do this, or do you do it just for fun? Well, it is just for fun for me, honestly. I love doing this. Of course, we do get paid a bit from YouTube, but it's what, that money's gone down the drain with the cost we spend on fuel to get down from Cardiff to London Heathrow, of course, every Saturday. But honestly, I just do this for fun. I love watching the aircrafts, depart, arrive, whatsoever. Especially at London Heathrow, where the actions are just so busy. But it's just out of interest. I do love aviation a lot. Thomas Turner saying, did I just see Concorde? We have got a Concorde here, but I don't think he saw one, as an Ethiopian 350 is covering the view. That was flight number AH2054 for the Air Algeria Airbus A330-200 aircraft, registered as 7 Tango Victor Juliet Victor, arriving from the Algiers, a 2 hour and 46 minute long journey on board that 19-year-old A330. Next up will be a BA319, then a BA319 once again, then a BA320, then a BA320, then a BA319 again. And then we should have our first Aer Lingus A320neo, so that's going to be a nice one. Whilst we wait for those train of A319s and A320 aircraft, we can focus on this TAP Air Portugal aircraft on the ground. Bit more colour with the green, well, light green, dark green, red, dark red, also that white fuselage. It looks quite nice, despite it being, relatively plain, with not much colour. It does sort of look amazing, if that makes sense. I mean, the colour that they do have on it really does sort of complement that white fuselage. I do like it. And we don't want to miss our A319, do we? It's going to be from Oslo. flight number BA763, a 2-hour and 3-minute long journey. Now the A319 aircraft is registered as Golf Delta Bravo Charlie Delta. There's that TAP Air Portugal aircraft once again. Now it should be turning into the right hand side. Next to the Lufthansa's, where the JetBlue 321 Neo would be. What else parks there? Brussels Airlines, Swiss, Austrian. Pretty much all of the European airlines, Iberia as well, that's one. Forgot about them. Anyway, that was the Oslo flight. We've got a flight from Barcelona now, flight number BA479. On a 2-hour and 10-minute long journey. Now the Airbus A319 is registered as Golf Echo Uniform Papa Delta, here it is. And it is, how old? 24 years of age, registered in November 1999. 13 minutes. Is that later than expected? I think it was. Yeah, 13 minutes later than expected. Travelling a total of 713 miles. It's so quiet here at London Heathrow now that there isn't any aircrafts absolutely blasting us with noise. Trace saying, thank you Danny for doing this, your channel is amazing. No worries Trace, as long as you all enjoy it, that's all that matters to me. But really appreciate that. Cool Day 9 saying you're from Cardiff. That is nearly a 3-hour drive. Well, yeah, it pretty much is. 3-hour drive there and back. Quite the effort, but it is amazing. It's fun. At least getting to London Heathrow is. Lukey Gretz, unfortunately we can't view the Concorde, as you've got an Ethiopian 350-900 blocking the view of it. As soon as that Ethiopian jet does move out of the way, I will show it. But it is sort of on the 27 left side. And the focus, there it is. Lost that aircraft. It's BA1499 from Glasgow, an A320-200 hosting this flight, registered as Golf Echo Uniform Yankee Delta. A little bit of a floater. There it is. Yeah, so the Concorde would be on the opposite side of this aircraft, literally directly opposite as well. What a shame. Hope they move that Ethiopian jet. Though it always stays there. Anyway, we've got our next arrival, flight number BA573 for the Milan flight, a 1-hour and 49-minute long journey on board this A320-200 aircraft, registered as Golf Echo Uniform Hotel, a 21-year-old jet. Lottie Lou, good afternoon to you. We hope you're keeping well. Harry, thou shall not reveal just yet. We've got a British Airways A319 up next from Frankfurt. A 1 hour and 24-minute long journey. Now the A319 aircraft is registered as Golf Echo Uniform Papa Whiskey, and it is flight number BA907. So of course Lufthansa and British Airways, the only two operators of the Frankfurt route, of course. British Airways usually using, sometimes, well, I say usually using, it's quite varied. It's sometimes the 319, the 320-200, the Neo of the 320, sometimes even the 321 Neo. It's all over the place. I think it was last stream that they were using the 320. Oh, got that down. Which is over there, but I can't quite tell what it would be from this distance. That was a British Airways one. It's probably the 320s, isn't it? I did say we've got a trail of them. It's an Aer Lingus A320neo though up in front. Flight number EI712 from Cork. A 1 hour and 8-minute long journey. Now the A320neo is registered as Echo India November Sierra Delta, and it is brand new, registered in October 2023. Now it's right on time for its arrival, scheduled at 20 past 1, currently 1:18. Live clock on the bottom left hand side if anyone would like to check that out, of course. Harry saying, have you caught any flights coming in from Bangkok yet? No, we have not. It's usually Thai Airways that operate that route, isn't it? And that's early in the morning and late in the afternoon. Here's our next arrival. I was looking for it. I was like, where is that? Rohit Parkal, a very good afternoon to you. We hope you're keeping well. Marston saying good afternoon. Unfortunately, I'm in hospital at the moment. Great streaming, Marston. Well, thanks for tuning in, Marston. We hope you're doing well. Get well soon, of course. We hope it's nothing too serious. But, yeah, thanks for tuning in, of course. And we have a BA 320-200 from Newcastle, a 58-minute long journey. Now the A320 is registered as Golf Echo Uniform Yankee Tango in flight number BA 1327. Retrofitted chocolates. And here's Air Algeria. They've decided, you know what, we'll park here. Perfect spot in front of the Aviation Hunters stream. They've seen us arrive, they can see us here at the gate. There it is. Now what we can do is look at the Virgin Atlantic hangar. Unfortunately that is closed, but we have got an aircraft outside, and that is going to be the A350. You can just tell by those winglets that are curved upwards. I'm an A350 lover, of course, so yeah, instant for me. I know when I see one. Flight number EI164 for the Aer Lingus A320neo, registered as Echo India November Sierra Charlie from Dublin. A 1 hour long journey. Here it is. The A320neo is brand new, registered in June 2023, and it is 5 minutes earlier than expected. And Aer Lingus have a relatively new sort of what's the word? New set of aircrafts, I guess you could say. Fleet, that's it. It's got a new set of A320neos that they're operating at London Heathrow, usually with the 320neos and also the 321neos. Quite nice to see. There was actually news about a new airline operating here, which Sharon actually did send to us on our Discord page. We'll reveal that in a minute. Yes, so whilst we watch this Aer Lingus taxi, we So Chiron recently did share some news with us about a new airline operating at London Heathrow. That was in our Discord page, of course, if you'd like to join in our description. But yes, it was Vueling that have decided to operate the Paris ORY route. And was it Barcelona or Madrid? I can't remember, Chiron, you'll have to correct me on that. But it's, yeah, Vueling that have taken two of British Airways' slots. Of course, they're both part of the same sort of group, so they'll be splitting them out. The Paris ORY route is obviously going to be due to the Olympics, of course. But it's going to be nice to see Vueling, of course, isn't it? It's a new airline, a new A320 new, as Sharon was saying. And there's a 320. Yeah, Sharon saying it is the Barcelona and the Paris route, confirmed between April and October. So it's yeah, it's interesting. Will be nice to see a new airline operating as opposed to the usual ones we see here. Adds to the variety, doesn't it? But what I was saying in the Discord page as well was that I find it pretty shocking, considering that Vueling are pretty much low-cost operators operating at London Heathrow. Although they've got the slots, I'm guessing sort of airport fees and everything would definitely cost quite a bit. So yeah, I'm excited to see how that pans out. I need to adjust my tripod. Here it is. We have got our next arrival. It's going to be a BA Better World special for British Airways. Golf Tango Tango November Alpha for the reg of this A320 Neo, arriving from Berlin. Flight number BA 953 from a 1 hour and 54 minute long journey. Sorry, 43 minute that was. Completely said that wrong. That is, hands down, personally at least, the best British Airways livery that we've got. The BA Better World Special. It looks amazing. Sort of gives me sort of KLM vibes. It looks very similar, but that blue is sort of a lighter shade than that of KLM. We've got a Swiss 321 Neo registered as Hotel Bravo Juliet Papa Delta from Zurich, a 1 hour and 31 minute long journey. Flight number LX332. I'm ashamed that it's not the A220. Could have got a chance of a Wookiee, but there you go. Mika saying EK29, 6 minutes out. Really appreciate that, Mika. I'm guessing they're doing their usual circuits around London Heathrow, as instructed by the tower. And that's going to be our next aircraft. That's a bit of a heavier one as well. It's the 777. Oh, finally, I'm sick of all of these 319s. No, I'm kidding. But it is nice to see a heavier aircraft. It's going to be Kuwait Airways as well. So it's a pretty unique one, not one we see too often. It's flight number KU101 from Kuwait City, a 6 hour and 6 minute long journey on board this 777-300ER aircraft, registered as 9 Kilo Alpha Oscar Delta, a 7-year-old 777, of course, registered in December 2016. Now it is 20 minutes earlier than expected for its arrival time, and it is travel day total of 2,907 kilometers. Not kilometers, that was miles. 5th most tracked worldwide with 348 watching. Here it is, 27 right for its arrival today. And there's a 787 now. Is that a bit of crabbing? I don't think so. It's not windy at all. There you go. It's a 787 on finals now. Michelangelo saying, great to hear a new airline using Heathrow as a delivery variety. It does. Get to see a bit more yellow here now. We don't really see yellow a lot. Apart from what, Iberia maybe? That's about it. But yeah, definitely. And a very good afternoon to Oliver, who is watching our live stream again. Warm welcome to you. We hope you're keeping well, Oliver. Saying he's turned his bedroom ceiling into the skies with 747 and A380s. Amazing. That's a true aviation fan there. An enthusiast. Got a United there. We'll get some info afterwards. I think this might be the 787-10. And I was indeed correct. That was flight number UA923. That's 787-10 Dreamliner of United Airlines from Los Angeles LAX. A 9 hour and 59-minute long journey. That 787 was registered as November 12005, and now we've got a British Airways 787-9 Dreamliner, so you can sort of tell the difference in size or length. BA156 from Kuwait City, a 7 hour long journey on board the Boeing 787-9 Dreamliner, registered as Golf Zulu Bravo Kilo Golf, an 8-year-old aircraft. Registered in February 2016, 10 minutes earlier than expected, and it has travelled a total of 2,907 miles. For those wondering, so we'll have that BA jet, and then we've got the Emirates 380 to look out for, so that's going to be a nice exciting one. EK29 as Mika was saying. Harry, no, I used to watch football, but not anymore. Nigel Gary Smith saying, do you ever go to Gatwick or Stansted to film? I would love to film at both. I have been to Gatwick. Of course we do, or we would like to stream at Gatwick Airport, but bear with me. Sorry, rudely interrupted by that 787. As I was saying, yes, we would love to stream at Gatwick Airport. It's just that finding a location is really not the easiest. We know of one which we've been to before, but it's not the best, we think, in terms of camera angles. So we're still looking out for new spotting locations around Gatwick Airport. Of course, if you do know of any, please do let us know. We'd love to go there. And with regards to Stansted, we would definitely love to. Ryanair Zoo, so it would be nice to experience all the Ryanair, Buzz and Malta Air jets that they've got there. Now we've got the A380. Finally, we started the show off with one, and that was a Qatar 380 if I remember correctly. And now we've got an Emirates one. Flight number EK29 for the Emirates A380-800, registered as Alpha 6 Echo Uniform Bravo from Dubai. A 7 hour and 15-minute long journey. The A380 is 8 years of age, registered in February 2016, and it is 20 minutes earlier than expected. It's travelled a total of 3,418 miles, equaling out to just over a 7 hour long flight time, and it has the second most tracked aircraft worldwide, watched by 772. It departed 35 minutes late, and it's still arriving 20 minutes early. Here it is. Runway 27 right. A nice coastal touchdown with this mega king of the skies A380 jet. And to Oliver's granddad, a massive thank you for the planes for Oliver, of course. True aviation enthusiast there, so thank you, granddad. Let's see, Mark saying, when will there be a Bristol airport stream? Well, we were hoping to do one, what was it, 2 weeks back? When the weather was bad, unfortunately, we had to result in going back to London Heathrow Airport, and that was due to, I wouldn't say miscommunication with obviously the operations team at Bristol Airport, but it was more of the fact we asked them for permission, and they said no, although they said yes earlier. So it was sort of like a contradicting statement that they gave to us. So we're not really going to expand on that, but yeah, we would love to be back at Bristol, of course, Mark. It's just that it's definitely a bit difficult to work with the operations team there. But we will try our hardest, and obviously just stay tuned for our community posts and scheduled live streams. Because who knows, we might be back at Bristol at some point. Tim with the 10 gifted Aviation Hunters memberships. Really appreciate that, Tim. That's really, really generous of you. Wow. Saying time for a sea of green. Thanks, Tim. We have got the BA 320-200 from Geneva, a 1 hour and 30 minute long journey, flight number BA 727. Now the A320 is registered as Golf Echo Uniform Yankee India and is 13 years of age. A nice bounce. Let's make sure the passengers know we're on the ground now. Let's give them a bit of a bounce. You've got the United 787-10 Dreamliner here. That should be pulling into the left-hand side next to the 777-200, I'm going to say. This one here, to the right of that. So next up is going to be a British Airways A321neo, then a Swiss A220-300. Oh, we've got an A220. Oh, in fact, we've got two in the queue of arriving traffic. So, got a good chance that we get a Wookiee. Not a guaranteed chance, but we've got a good one. So, two A220s. The chances are moderate, let's put it that way. Andy saying, great stream today as always. Really appreciate that. Tank saying, love the content. That's amazing stuff. Really appreciate that, Tank. And here's our next arrival. That would be BA 459 from Madrid. A 2 hour and 16 minute long journey on board the A321neo, registered as Golf November Echo Oscar Victor. And there's that 787-10 Dreamliner, as I said, next to that 777 to the right of it. And here is the Wookiee machine, the A220-300 of Swiss Airlines, arriving from Geneva, a 1 hour and 31 minute long journey. Flight number LX354, so the A220 is registered as Hotel Bravo Juliet Charlie Romeo and is a 5-year-old aircraft, registered in October 2018. It's 4 minutes earlier than expected and it's travelled a total of 468 miles. Now I will quieten myself and I'll have my fingers crossed for a Wookiee howl. I mean, it was there. It definitely was there. Wasn't too loud, but it was a nice one. Right, I hope the mic picked that up. I think we need a Wookiee sticker. Don't know how I could put that into a sticker, but there you go. will think of it. We've got a British Airways 7878 Dreamliner up next before our next A220. So this 787 is registered as Golf Zulu Bravo Juliet Alpha from Chennai, an 11-hour-long journey. Flight number BA36. Now, the 787 is 10 years of age, registered in June 2013, and this flight actually departed 17 minutes late, yet arrived 13 minutes early. So made back about 30 minutes in the sky. And that's a BA787 for you, 10th most tracked worldwide just now. It's what's on the ground? It's the United 72. Where has that appeared from? There's a tad bit of smoke. You can see it's sort of blue on the right-hand engine. Not too much. Starting his engines, that should be heading to 27 left for a departure shortly. Yeah, sure as ain't didn't hear much of a wookie. It was slight. In fact, the Swiss A220 is yeah, it is taxiing towards us now. So you know what? If they spoil the engines up, we might get a wookie once again. There it is. And yeah, France will be taxiing not towards us, is it? It was slight. There was a slight wookie. I'm not too sure if the mic is picking it up though. Oh, there it goes again. Well, that's it. We've got the Air France A220 now. Might get a nice wookie from this one too. Oh, that's it. That's a wookie we want. Amazing as Air France for you from Paris. So that's the A220-300 registered as Foxtrot Hotel Zulu Uniform Papa from Paris CDG. A 58-minute long journey. Now that was registered as, not registered, that was flight number AF1780. Now we've got the British Airways A320neo, then a LATAM Airlines 777-300ER, then a British Airways 777-200, then a Delta 330neo. Then a China Eastern Airlines 777-300. We've got the Tarom 318 just circling around London Heathrow Airport, waiting for its clearance to begin. It's sort of approaching into 27 right. So quite a few exciting ones, but exciting aircraft to look out for. Not including this next one though. It is BA685, the British Airways A320neo from Innsbruck. A 1 hour and 45-minute long journey. The A320neo registered as Golf Tango Tango November Foxtrot is 5 years of age. Registered in October 2018, right on time for its arrival, scheduled at 1:40. Stunning stuff for that Neo. Now we've got the LATAM Airlines 777-300ER, and that would be flight number LA8084 for the LATAM Airlines Brazil. 777-300ER registered as Papa Tango Mike Uniform Echo from Sao Paulo, a 10 hour and 34-minute long journey. The 777 is 11 years of age, registered in July 2012. 25 minutes later than expected. Oh, sorry, not later, that would be earlier than expected. It's travelled a total of 5,864 miles. That was LATAM Airlines using the 777. They sometimes operated the 787 as well, and that was on a different route. It wasn't Sao Paulo, there was another one, but I can't quite remember what it was. I've seen the Star Wars livery from them. I think it was the Galaxy's Edge livery, I think that's what they called it. But anyway, we've got the 777-200 next, then the Delta A330neo. Let's see. Sai, welcome along, saying I am from Chennai. BA is operating here from 1968. I hope they deploy the Boeing 777-200 here. How come? Do you not prefer the newer aircraft, such as obviously the 787? I know the 777-200s are definitely relatively old, at least in comparison to the age of the other aircrafts in their fleet. Anyway, from Mumbai, a 9-hour and 40-minute long journey on board this 777-200ER aircraft. The reg of this jet would be Golf Yankee Mike November, and it is 22 years of age. Flight number BA134, as I said, from Mumbai. And that is the 777. If you do like the 777 aircraft, you'll be happy to know that we've got another second in line now. Of course, right behind the Delta 330neo, which has got a very nice high nose flare, you can see. It would be flight number DL186 for this Delta Airlines A330-900/neo, registered as November 402 Delta X-ray from Los Angeles LAX, a 10-hour and 6-minute long journey. The A330neo is 4 years of age, registered in May 2019, and it is 4 minutes later than expected, which really is not a problem, considering they did actually depart 38 minutes later than expected. It's the 9th most tracked aircraft worldwide with 236 watches. In fact, it's now the 6th with 332, and it travelled a total of 5,457 miles. Here it is. And Michael K, good afternoon. We hope you're keeping well. Great to have you with us, Michael. No, Raphael, I don't think it was. I can't remember where though. We'll have to get back with where LATAM used to operate their 787s out of London Heathrow from. That was a fantastic landing though for the Delta 330. That nose was right the way up of that A330. And here's our next one, the 777-300, this time with China Eastern Airlines. Flight number MU533 from Shanghai. An 11-hour and 58-minute long journey on board this Boeing 777-300ER aircraft, registered as Bravo 7349. That's a 7-year-old jet, registered in June 2016, and is 16 minutes later than expected. Travelled a total of 5,754 miles. Here it is, yellow warning for its arrival time. A bit late. Something spooling up on 27 left. Is that an A380? touchdown there from that 777-300 aircraft. Speaking of 777s, you got the 200 this time, pushing back. We've seen that land earlier today. Is that already going out? Quick turnaround. There you go. We've got a 787-10 Dreamliner up next though from British Airways, flight number BA104 from Dubai. A 7-hour and 13-minute long journey. That's the 787-10 Dreamliner is going to be registered as Golf Zulu Bravo Lima Charlie, 3 years of age, registered in September 2020, and is also 20 minutes earlier than expected for its arrival time. 20 minutes earlier, departed 34 minutes later than expected. I mean, these aircrafts are doing a stunning time with making Mach time in the sky. Yeah, Harry will definitely have to look into it. I think I'll have to save quite a bit to actually get a flight ticket there. There's a 777-200 facing us. Is that going to be being moved? Are they going to move this to an additional stand? I mean, you got the Grand Marshal there as well. Interesting. Michael K saying definitely an ex-military pilot landing in that Delta, loads of air braking. Yeah, engine starting for this 777. Can you hear them? Bit smoky there on the right engine. That'll be engine 1 that started. Taxi lights. I just made sure they were working by the looks of it, on and off. Yeah, that's engine 1 on. Where's engine 2? Just waiting to see those spirals actually start rotating. The cone of the spiral, and that deflects ice that builds up, of course. There is the engine 2 starting now as well. You've also got a sort of follow me track behind. Ground Marshal pretty much guiding that track with that BA, I think 319, 320. See where to go, of course. There is, by the looks of it, both engines are on, operating. There it is. Now that aircraft behind that's being moved is definitely gonna have to wait until that 777 gains its clearance to begin its taxi from the air traffic controllers. Anyway, whilst we wait for him to get close to us to actually begin his movements, watch this arriving aircraft, the A319. Again. Where are those taxi lights waiting for them? At 777, well, that's a startup for the 777-200. You could see it took about, what, 5 minutes to start the engines? That was both. Chris with a insane statistic saying United have 492 Boeing 737s, huge fleet, plus more on order. What have Ryanair got? Ryanair have got quite a few as well. I don't think they've got as many as United though. That BA behind is definitely not having the greatest of times, is he? At least there's no pilots in there, is there? There's probably just the ground crew. The ground vehicles. Anyway, we've got the baby bus landing, the Tarom Airlines A318 from Bucharest. The true baby bus. The only operators of the A318 here. Tarom Airlines from Bucharest. That tail has a similar logo to that of lots of Polish airlines. Tim's got a nice song playing for us. And there's the taxi lights for that United 777. That should be on the move now. We have got Turkish Airlines with their A321neo from Istanbul, a 3-hour and 43-minute long journey, flight number TK1931. Now the A321neo is registered at Tango Charlie Lima Tango November. That United jet is going to have to do a full loop around the airport before he gets to 27 left. Too early for him to line up on, or wait at 27 right. That Turkish jet just weaving a bit on approach. Using a bit of rudder as well. Just getting that aircraft down. You can see there the reverse thrusts out. Back again to that United 777. Come on. Head our way, give us a wave. And the Tarom 318's decided, you know what? Taxi in front of Aviation Hunters this stream. I mean, look at how small that aircraft is. But before we continue with that, we'll capture the British Airways A319 from Manchester's arrival. It's a 48-minute long journey, flight number BA139. Oh no, yeah, it's BA1393, that's it. The A319 with Reg Golf Delta Bravo Charlie Juliet. There it is, from Manchester. And here it is, the Tarom 318 just parked in front. He's like, you know what, you can admire my A318 aircraft. Just so small. I mean, look at the comparison between the size of the tail and the fuselage. It's just massive. Let's see, Sharon saying, what's everyone's favourite part of flight? Takeoff, cruise or landing? Definitely landing, personally. I love the touchline. You just say, you know, is it a smooth landing, a hard landing? I don't know, I feel like when it comes to the arrival, that's when you get the most action. And that Finnair 320 really just holding that flare, floating for quite some time. We've got the Tarom 318, and is this where it usually parks? I've never recognised the Tarom 318 to park on this side of the airport. Either way, not complaining. Here's a nice close-up shot of the taxi. Yeah, Commie Topper, welcome along, saying need some paint on that. United definitely did. It's on both sides as well, that sort of yellow bit. Let's see, Commie Topper saying love the takeoff and the engine spool and roar. Well, we have got departures on 27 right in about an hour's time, so if you do like them, make sure to stick around. It's going to be really, really nice. We're nice and close to the airport, so we get some really insane spawn ups. We've got the American jet up next, the American 777-200ER, registered as November 779 Alpha November, from Los Angeles LAX, a 9-hour and 59-minute long journey, flight number AA136. Here it is. Got the Turkish Airlines 321 Neo. That was from Istanbul, just taxiing now as well. Now what would the reg of this jet be? It would be Tango Charlie, Lima Tango November, there it is. And we have got some prop action as Tim was saying. And that would be flight number LM675 up next. That's the flight number of the Loganair ATR 72-600, registered as Golf Lima Mike Tango Delta, that is it. Yeah, Golf Lima Mike Tango Delta from the Isle of Man. A 1-hour and 15-minute long journey. The ATR 72 travelling a total of 254 miles. And it is 8 years of age, registered in March 2015. So right on time for its arrival as well. Forgot to mention that. It was scheduled at 2 o'clock and it is currently 1:59, so by the time it touches down it will be 2 o'clock. But yeah, that Tarom 318 is not parking where I thought it would be. Or at least where I suggested. But here it is. Some prop action finally. This is what one of the only prop operators here at London Heathrow. Using usually the ATR 72s or the ATR 43s, of course. Not 42s, but there you go. It's 42. What am I saying? Anyway, here it is. Let's see, the last time we saw one of these, they floated for quite some time. They sort of lifted up and down. Let's see how they do it today. Runway 27 right for its arrival. And the pilots on board this ATR 72 absolutely nailed that touchdown. You can see there with a flare, yeah, obviously flaring at the perfect time. Of course, you want to be careful with how you do it. Of course, the ATR 72 is definitely easy to strike the tail with. That's an amazing job there. Trey saying bouncy bouncies. William saying, I think this is the first time I've seen prop plane land at Heathrow. It's always Loganair that operate them. I've seen a Witherow, it wasn't ATR, it was a Dash 8 aircraft before, but that was quite some time ago. So what, a year or two back? But yeah, and that was only Logan Air. Used to be Flybe as well with the Dash 8s, but they went bust. We've got BA1469 up next with the A319, coming from a 1 hour and 30 minute long journey. The reg of this jet will be Golf Echo Uniform Papa Oscar. And that Turkish Airlines aircraft's on a sort of U-turn. Right, we've got a Emirates 380. Obviously you can see there he's lining up for 27 left departure. There's also an Etihad 380 which has been delayed, but only by about 20 minutes, so not enough time for them to move that onto 27 right for departure. We've got a Qatar 380 delayed for only 15 minutes as well. I mean, we're so unlucky with these delays. I mean, during the last stream we had a delay of both A380s from Etihad and Qatar. They were delayed and they had, what, 20 minutes to make it down to 27 right for departures, but they decided, you know what, we'll just wait for the runway alternations. And this time there's barely a delay. Disappointing. Farang Travels, good afternoon to you, we hope you're doing well. Yeah, Tim, it does feel like an eternity. I've actually got a picture of that Withrow Dash 8 that I'd seen. I think I might have uploaded it on our Instagram page. I'm not 100% sure. I'll have to check that out. Let's see. So we had that BA jet. We've got a BA 320, then an Austrian 320 Neo, and that's going to be in the blank white livery. They haven't actually had time to repaint that. They've simply said, you know what, we get this aircraft and put it straight into operations. But anyway, before we get to that Austrian jet, we've got BA467, the British Airways A320 CEO or 200, registered as Golf Echo Uniform Mike from Madrid, a 2 hour and 11 minute long journey. The A320-200 is 21 years of age, registered in November 2002, 6 minutes earlier than expected as well, and it has travelled a total of 774 miles. Now there is a British Airways A380 on the runway now. I'm going to try and see if we can actually capture it. Once it departs, there's two A380s. There is a British Airways A380, then there's an Air India 777 that's going to jump the queue in front of that Emirates 380. But yeah, you know what? We'll try and catch the departure of them actually. Let's see, where's this A380? You can see there the Lufthansa 320 Neo that's just pushed back. And the BA380 on the move now, you can see. Right, we'll capture that in a minute. Let's watch the Austrian Airlines A320 Neo registered as Oscar Echo Lima Zulu Romeo whilst we wait for that A380 to actually get into the sky. Flight number OS 461 from Vienna, a 2 hour and 8 minute long journey. This is an Austrian Airlines aircraft. As I said, they haven't had time to repaint this, by the looks of it. It's got the sunshades on now. It looks really, really nice. And there it is, there's the BA380, departure on runway 27 left. Amazing stuff. I will definitely keep a lookout for that Emirates 380 as well, which should be lining up on the runway very soon for departure as well, so we might get a distant capture of that. But whilst we wait, we can watch the arriving aircraft, and we have got the KLM E190 registered as Papa Hotel Echo X-Ray Bravo. No 737 today by the looks of it. Flight number KL1027 from Amsterdam, a 56-minute long journey. The E190 is 10 years of age, registered in January 2014, and is 20 minutes earlier than expected for its arrival time. CW Lift, welcome back. We hope you're doing well. Thanks for joining once again. So glad to be here. Amazing. We're glad to have you on board with us. And nose went right the way up. Laurie Wallace saying, my favourite colour plane, so pretty. What about ETA Airways, Laurie? Which one do you prefer, KLM or ETA Airways? They've got quite a nice livery, that sort of metallic blue shade, a bit darker. It's really nice though. Where's that Emirates 380? It is still not even lining up. It's been jumped by the Air India and also a United jet. Yeah, Sharon saying, well, that was a high flare. It was. CW saying, incredible flare. And yeah, Chris saying, stopped quick, it did. I mean, that E190 really not needing much runway at all. I mean, then again, they operate at London City Airport, so that's probably why they chosen that aircraft for that route. Renee Phillips, journey is from Tennessee. Good afternoon to you. We hope you're doing well, Renee. It's a Scandinavian 320neo that we actually saw arrive not too long ago. The red engine covers once again. Right, what's next? A bit of a heavier one, a 777. Let's check. Where does that come from? Seattle, a 9-hour and 43-minute long journey. Flight number BA48 on board this 777 300ER aircraft, registered as Golf Sierra Tango Bravo Juliet, a 9-year-old jet, registered in February 2014. And we actually should have seen this aircraft during the start of the show, and that's because it was scheduled to arrive at 12:05. It's currently 10 past 2, showing a red warning. And that is British Airways standing staff. You got TAP Air Portugal with the 320neo pushing back now. That should be heading back to Lisbon shortly. That Emirates 380 is being jumped by pretty much every single aircraft on 27 left. It's all the heavier ones that are jumping it. The 787s, the 777s. Yeah, that Emirates 380 is definitely not going to be too happy, at least the flight crew on board. And pushing back is the American 777 300ER aircraft. There's the reg. Can't see what that says. November 719 Alpha November by the looks of it. Anyway, here's a 300. I wonder if that's being moved to stand now. To a different one at least. We've got Finnair though, up next for arrival. That's flight number BA509, so Finnair operating for British Airways. And that's arriving from Faro. A 2-hour and 51-minute long journey. On board the A320-200, registered as Oscotel Lima X-Ray Charlie, a 22-year-old jet, registered in July 2001. Now it is, let's do the math, 16 minutes later than expected for its arrival time. And it did travel a total of 1,065 miles. Yeah, Laurie, I think that might be ETA Airways, as William was saying. with the all blue livery. Sort of a darkish shade. It's nice though. I like it. Just like to wish our new viewers that are just joining us now a very warm welcome to the Aviation Hunters channel. We hope you're enjoying the content at London Heathrow Airport at the moment. We have got runway 27 right close-up arrivals for the next 48 minutes until switching over to the departing aircraft traffic. There's the American, the sort of stare down, look at that. Now you know what? There's a Wookiee. Not too sure what aircraft that was, but in fact, I don't even think that was a Wookiee. I think that was just squeaky brakes from the Finnair 320. Oh, there's a BA 380 being moved as well. No, is this American jet being moved? I do wonder. I don't think so. Seems like they're just yeah, I don't think that's going to be heading for departure. They'll just move it to an additional stand slash gate, which is actually what's happening. We've got a few of the jets here. You've got another one over here, the 777. Gin and tonic travel, greetings to you over in Halifax. We hope you're keeping well. Great to have you with us. 2 777s either side of each other. One taxiing, one still holding. Yeah, Chris saying strange, isn't it? Not seeing many A350s today. There will be some though, there definitely should be. It's usually Virgin Atlantic that operates them, as well as of course British Airways and many other airlines, but yeah, unusual not to see too many of them. And the Emirates 380 is finally departing. We'll catch that in the air in a minute. We've got a Turkish 321 neo to watch from Istanbul. Flight number TK1989. The reg of this jet will be Tango Charlie Lima Tango Papa. Here it is, a 321 neo with a nice and smooth touchdown. Right, where's that 380? There it is, perfect timing. Oh. Stunning stuff. There goes the Emirates 380 off to Dubai after holding for so long. We have got the American 777 also finally moving now. As I said, just being moved to a different stand. We've got Royal Jordanian up next. Flight number RJ111 from Amman, a 5-hour and 12-minute long journey on board the 7878 Dreamliner, registered as Juliet Yankee Bravo Alpha Charlie. Now this has not got a special livery as we had seen during our last stream, but here it is, the 787, 9 years of age, registered in October 2014. Right, oh no, 30 minutes early. Earlier than expected for its arrival time. Stunning stuff for that Royal Jordanian jet. We can actually watch this American 777 as well as a Lufthansa 320 neo just pushing back now as well. That's most likely heading back to Munich. CW lifting. We have a beautiful Etihad 787-9 Dreamliner coming in around 15 minutes. Really appreciate that CW lift. Chris saying not Danny's favourite, but one of mine for that Royal Jordanian one. Right, there it is, our A350. So this would be flight number BA288 from Phoenix. The British Airways A350 1000 with the Reg Golf X-Ray Whiskey Bravo Delta. A 9 hour and 18 minute long journey is what it's arriving from, where it's travelled a total of 5,272 miles. Now it's a 4-year-old A350 registered in December 2019 and is about an hour later than expected. They made back about 30 minutes as they were an hour and 30 minutes later than expected for their departure time out of Phoenix. I wonder what happened there. Yeah, the flight crew were really like, just get this aircraft down on the ground, we're already late. Let's go, there's the two Air Canada jets. We'll take a look at the Ethiopian A350-900 once again. Well, I can't quite see any more arrivals. No, there's one. Yeah, there it is. It is going to be the Etihad jet. So you will have the Etihad, the Avianca, the BA, and by the looks of it, the Aer Lingus. The next 4 to depart. Starting off with this jet here, flight number EY25, the Etihad Airways 7879 Dreamliner, registered as Alpha 6 Bravo Lima Bravo, from Abu Dhabi, a 7 hour and 15 minute long journey. The Boeing 7879 Dreamliner is 9 years of age, registered in February 2015, and it is 10 minutes earlier than expected for its arrival time. Miss Wolves 13, good afternoon to you. We hope you're doing well. Thanks for joining us for the London Heathrow actions. There's the Turkish 321 there that we had seen arrive not too long ago. Laurie saying, here in the US, not many people like American Airlines. How come? I mean, I've never flown on them, so I couldn't give you my my opinion on it. But yeah, I would love to know why. Navy Check, good afternoon to you. Thanks for tuning in. We've got Avianca next, the 7878 Dreamliner, registered as November 784 Alpha Victor, flight number AV120 from Bogota, a 9 hour and 22 minute long journey. The 787 is 8 years of age, registered in April 2015, and it is 15 minutes earlier than expected. Yeah, Chris, I don't think that Singapore Airlines A380 will make it before the alternations, I'll be honest. They've been instructed to do quite a few loops around London Heathrow, so that'll waste their time. I mean, that Avianca jet needs a bit of a clean, doesn't it? And 2 aircrafts on the ground. The Airbus A320 Neo and the A321 Neo, the Lufthansa 320 Neo, just holding that Turkish jet up. We shall have a BA320-200, then an Aer Lingus A320 Neo, then a BA320-200 with a 1 sticker, then a BA320 once again, then a British Airways A320 Neo, then an Aero Mexico 7878 Dreamliner, then a Saudi 777-300, and also a Qatar 777 freighter. Oh, we've got Gulf Air with the 7879 Dreamliner just holding as well. So a few aircrafts inbound, a lot of them just holding at the moment. The Qatar 380 and the Etihad 380 both pinging up on the radar. It doesn't seem like we'll be seeing them on 27 right. So, I mean, when you need a delay, they just never give them to you. What a shame. Anyway, we'll try and make the most of that with a distant departure. But back to the arrivals on 27 right, we've got BA 869 from Budapest, a 2 hour and 31 minute long journey on board, say 320-200, registered as Golf Echo Uniform Lima. So that means British Airways and Tehran were the only. Oh, not Tehran. Tehran operate the Bucharest flight, don't they? Budapest. Anyway, here it is, the Budapest flight on 27 right, floating quite a bit. There you go. That's it. From Budapest, the A320-200 and an A380, yeah it is. I'm not too sure why he's positioned in the opposite direction. I think they just parked him there. I don't think that's going to be a departure. What have we next? Aer Lingus with the 320 Neo, registered as Echo India November Sierra Alpha from NOC, a 1 hour and 16 minute long journey, flight number EI 916. Now the A320 Neo is 2 years of age, registered in January 2022, and is 7 minutes earlier than expected for its arrival time. Daniel Griffiths has joined us in Premium Economy membership. Really appreciate that, Daniel. Welcome along. Enjoy the perks, of course. You've got the exclusive member emojis on the bottom right hand side where you see that smiley face. But really appreciate that. Williams saying American Airlines and this service is pretty much rubbish. They'll cancel your flight and leave you stranded in a heartbeat without any explanation. Do they at least compensate you, William? Well, that's not great, is it? Yeah, Laurie saying never on time, very dirty, rude flight attendants, old seats / interiors. Infinity, good afternoon to you. We hope you're doing well. Sure, I'm saying Budapest to Bucharest, same difference. I got them modelled up there. We got the A320 with the Sharklets, the retrofitted ones. One mod special. And what's that? The Air Canada 787 that's just pushed back. So that BA 320-200 with the retrofitted Sharklets was featuring the One World Special livery, flight number BA 485 from Barcelona, a 2 hour and 11 minute long journey. The A320-200 was registered as Golf Echo Uniform Yankee Papa and was 10 years of age, registered in September 2013, 5 minutes later than expected for its arrival time. We've got another A320-200, this time with the reg Golf Echo Uniform Kilo from Edinburgh, a 1 hour and 13 minute long journey. Here it is, flight number BA 1433. Now the A320 is 21 years of age, registered in October 2002. Here it is. Sorry about that. My follow-up with that aircraft was absolutely rubbish. I do apologise. There it is. The tripod should be back to normal. And let's see, Shane Smith, good afternoon to you, saying the clearest and best LHR live stream out there. Keep up the good work. Really appreciate that, Shane. Glad you think so. CW Lift saying we need some smooth touch on today. Last week there were loads, but the flight crew seems to be lacking a bit today. It's not too windy here as well. I think some of them just want the aircraft down on the ground. We have got this next aircraft, BA 835 from Dublin, a 1 hour and 2 minute long journey on board this A320neo with the Reg Golf Tango Tango November Mike. And now we've got the heavier aircraft, this 7878 Dreamliner of Aero Mexico, flight number AM7 from Mexico City, a 9 hour and 5 minute long journey. The 7878 Dreamliner is registered as X-Ray Alpha Mike Romeo, and is 9 years of age. January 2015 was when it was registered. Now it's travel day total of 5,543 miles, and it is 35 minutes. Earlier than expected. We've got the Saudi jet right behind. Yeah, Chris saying I'm behind the Aero Mexico. We have a Saudi and a Qatar jet. Quite a few interesting ones. And yeah, gin and tonic travel, really appreciate that. I'll definitely look into it after the stream today. So I did try that, had a bit of an issue with it, but yeah, I'll definitely look into it. But really appreciate that. Michelangelo saying streaming is very, very clear today. Looks great. 4K question mark? No, not 4K, surprisingly. Not just yet. We have got the Saudi 777-300ER registered as Hotel Zulu Alpha Kilo 41 from Riyadh, a 7 hour and 3 minute long journey. Flight number SV121. We've got an American Airlines 777-200, that would be. He's taxiing in front of me. I'm not too sure if that was an arrival. One of the planes that would have arrived, or if he's already taxied into 27 right. The runway alternations. So it's this jet here. Let's check actually. I can check on flight radar. It is heading to Miami. I think he's already. Oh no, actually he can make it to 27 left, can't he? I wonder. Interested to see if this American 777 ends up holding at 27 right, or if he continues taxiing to 27 left. I mean, it's 30 minutes early, but if you look on flight radar, there is a massive train of aircrafts that are waiting to depart from 27 left. Anyway, we've got the Qatar Cargo 777 freighter with the reg Alpha 7 Bravo Tango Alpha up next. Flight number QR8291 from Doha, a 6-hour and 58-minute long journey. It's a brand new 777 freighter registered in December 2023, and it is 8 minutes earlier than expected. It's a travel day total of 3,258 miles. Karen Baker saying, my nephew and I are enjoying your channel this afternoon. My nephew Bradley's birthday is tomorrow. He loves Heathrow. Well, thanks for watching to the both of you, and we wish Bradley a happy birthday for tomorrow. Should definitely come down to Heathrow for the spotting. But yeah, really appreciate you both tuning in. Yeah, that Qatar jet was like, you know what, I'm not going to waste time. I just touch down, whether it be hard or smooth. Plenty of tyre smoke. There's a BA 380. Anyway, so we've got a BA 320, then a BA 320 once again, then another BA 320, and then a Gulf Air 7879 Dreamliner. Those are the next few aircrafts to land at London Heathrow, as well as a British Airways A350-1000, which is just holding at 7,000 feet. I wonder if he'll be cleared to begin his approach. It's an aircraft starting up. Their engine's very, very loud. I wonder if it's one of these two. There it is. That's going to be our next arrival from Warsaw, the A320-200 with the reg Golf Echo Uniform Tango, flight number BA 847. Warsaw was a 2-hour and 25-minute long journey where it's covered 914 miles, and it is on board a 16-year-old jet registered in October 2007, 6 minutes earlier than expected. Chin and Tonic Travel saying, cargo doesn't care if it's rough or smooth. Some of them do. Yeah, Selena, I don't think that ANA 777 is going to be arriving on 27 right. I mean, it's scheduled for 3:10 its arrival time. I'm sort of looking at the Singapore 380, saying it's going to be arriving at 3:02. So, I don't know, we might see that Singapore 380. I'm not 100% sure. I think the air traffic controllers will instruct it to sort of slow down, or they'll just chuck it in the holding pattern. They'll be doing a few loops. Now, where's that Etihad 380? It's back off to Abu Dhabi. I'm trying to look and see where it actually is. God, there it is. And that is the stunning departure of that Etihad 380, which I was hoping to see on 27 right, I'll be honest, but there you go. Chris saying, not a bad day at Heathrow today. Temperature is 13 degrees Celsius, wind speed 13 miles an hour from 220. Thanks for that, Chris. Really appreciate that. Also saying we have an average delay of 5 minutes for the arrivals and 21 minutes for the departures. We've got this BA320-200 from Milan, flight number BA577, a 1 hour and 46 minute long journey. The A320-200 registered as Golf Echo Uniform Yankee Alpha. Right, so we're approaching the last 20 minutes of arrivals on 27 right before we'll switch on to the departures on 27 right. It's obviously due to the alternations, so looking forward to that. So 20 more minutes for the arrivals. We'll start off with this Gulf Air 7879 Dreamliner, flight number GF3 from Bahrain, a 6 hour and 41 minute long journey. 7879 Dreamliner is registered as Alpha 9 Charlie Foxtrot Hotel, a 3-year-old 787. Registered in March 2020. 7 minutes earlier than expected. Celine saying, "I pray for the Singapore 380 to make it." Yeah, Jake just saying, "Do you also stream departures?" Yes, we do. We'll get the departures in, as I said, 20 minutes time. I'm used to seeing the other Gulf Air livery. I think it was the retro scheme. Don't see this one as often. But anyway, there's the Avianca 787. That will be heading towards us, and it will park next to one of these jets, either the Air Canada or the United. That's where it usually does slot in. Here it is, the 7878 Dreamliner. Heather, good afternoon to you. We hope you're keeping well, Heather. Great to have you with us. Got a BA320-200 from Geneva, then a BA319, then a BA320 Neo, then a British Airways A350-1000, then the Air Canada 777 3-inch DR, then the Turkish 330-300. Got a Scandinavian as well, and we've also got Cathay Pacific with the One World Special livery, so it's going to be a nice one, as well as Turkmenistan Airlines, and they're all in the holding point. In fact, there's 4 aircrafts currently circling around London Heathrow. Oh, that's in one holding point. There's actually, yeah, there's 2. There's another one circling around in the other holding point. Anyway, BA729 from Geneva, that's going to be our next arrival. British Airways A320-200 registered as Golf Echo Uniform Bravo. Now this aircraft is 22 years of age, registered in December 2001, and it's 20 minutes earlier than expected. There's the Avianca 787, as I said, next to that Air Canada / United. And Heather has been a member with us for 1 month now, so special thanks to Heather with that silver AH badge next to your name, looking amazing. Let's see, Jacob, an A380 is not circling around at the moment. Laurie Wallace saying, why do they put them in holding? It pretty much controls traffic. Of course, you can't have 20 aircrafts landing at 27 right at the same time, so they've got to hold them and sort of gradually obviously give them clearance to approach into 27 right, obviously one by one. Avoids congestion. Alrighty, we've got a BA319 from Leon, a 1 hour and 30-minute long journey, flight number BA359. Now the A319 is registered as Golf Echo Uniform Papa Papa. And now we've got the BA320 Neo from Paris, CDG, a 52-minute long journey. In fact, you've even got the A350 1000 of British Airways there. But some info on the A320 Neo, that's first in line. It's going to be flight number BA329 from Paris, CDG, a 52-minute long journey on board the A320 Neo, registered as Golf Tango Tango November Delta, which is 5 years of age, registered in June 2018. It is also 27 minutes earlier than expected, and travel day total of 215 miles. Excited for that A350. That's a 320 Neo. Amazing stuff. And now we should have the A350 1000 now. I look forward to this. We've also got another aircraft over there. Now what would that be? Is that a 777? I think it is. It's a 777 of Air Canada, yeah. But anyway, in front, BA84, the British Airways A350 1000 with the Reg Golf X-Ray Whiskey Bravo Romeo from Vancouver, 9 hour and 6 minute long journey. The A350 is brand new, registered in November 2023 or 2023 of course, and it is 10 minutes later than expected for its arrival time. Its travel day total of 4,724 miles, equaling to just over a 9 hour flight time. Here it is, runway 27 right for its arrival. So these next few are going to be heavies, this and two others. In fact, we have got a few more on the way, but there is a couple of smaller jets just sort of breaking that pattern of heavier aircrafts. And Chris, why is that? They can't be bothered with the extra 2 letters, can they? Air France. Interesting. Some info on this next arrival. It's near Canada, 777-300ER with the reg Charlie Foxtrot Romeo Alpha Mike, 15-year-old jet, registered in June 2008. And this is the arrival from Toronto, a 6 hour and 29 minute long journey, flight number AC854. And I'm going to say I feel sorry for the passengers on board this aircraft, because they have been waiting so long to get to London Heathrow. They've got a delay of 7 hours and 35 minutes. That's absolutely insane. 7 hours. I mean, almost 8. Wonder what could have gone wrong here. Yeah, 7 hour delay, that is pretty hefty. I'm assuming they could get compensation for that, right? I mean, if you've got, you know, hotels booked, etc., maybe a rental car or whatnot, the airline should cover. I wonder if they actually do. If anyone knows, do let me know. We've got the Turkish 330-300 registered as Tango Charlie Juliet November Juliet from Istanbul, a 3 hour and 34 minute long journey. Here it is. Flight number TK1985, a 13-year-old jet registered in November 2010, 7 minutes later than expected. Yeah, Tony, will work on that after the stream. I do apologise. Carrot Aviation, good afternoon to you. Sharon saying, wow, 7 hour delay. Would have been quicker to row across the channel. And Shred ahead, good afternoon to you, welcome along. And Gemma, good afternoon to you, saying afternoon all, great shots today, really appreciate that, Gemma. Heather saying, yeah, they should be able to get the airline to pay them for the hotel / rental car, or even give them a discount on the next flight. Yeah, I would have thought, I mean, that's quite a delay, isn't it? 7 hours, yeah. I mean, when I had that 3 hour delay, I was not too happy. Can't imagine a 7 hour one. We've got a BA319 from Amsterdam up next, a 55-minute long journey, flight number BA435. The Airbus A319 is registered as Golf Echo Uniform Papa Romeo and is 23 years of age, registered in September 2000. It is 5 minutes earlier than expected for its arrival time. We'll have a Scandinavian next, then a BA 777-200, then a Cathay Pacific 777-300 with special livery, the Turkmenistan Virgin Atlantic A350. Those two aircraft are still in the hold, and so is the Eurowings 319, which has completed what, like 2 or 3 loops around Heathrow now. Now we've got the Singapore Airlines A380 as well. That's 16 minutes now. That's definitely not going to make it, is it? Oh, come on, Singapore. Sharon, I don't think even the sweetest of people would apologise. And it's at this time where we see a few aircraft beginning their taxi to 27 right for departure. And to confirm this, we've got a Swiss A220 that's just pushing back, as well as a few others to my right hand side. But just 10 minutes remain of obviously the arrivals on 27 right. Yuvraj, good afternoon to you, saying, guys, lovely shots today. Really appreciate that. We've got the Scandinavian and also the 777 behind. I think, was that a BA 777? I can't remember. Was it the Cathay one? No, it is a BA 777. Thought I saw the blueberry. Anyway, SAS or Scandinavian with their Airbus A320 neo registered as Sierra Echo Romeo Uniform Bravo, arriving from Oslo, a 2 hour and 4 minute long journey, flight number SK805. Now the A320 neo was 3 years of age, registered in July 2020. 15 minutes earlier than expected. Some very loud engines of an aircraft. I'm not too sure if it's the A220 that's starting up. Sharon saying looking forward to departure, so am I actually. Never used to like them as much as arrivals, but now they're really interesting, especially when we've got that car alarm counter when all the American jets set them off. There's the United 767. What can we focus on? I mean, we've got the Swiss A220. It's quite a distance away. Let's see. Okay, now there's quite a few aircrafts that are obviously set apart on 27 left, and I don't think the air traffic controllers are telling any others to continue their taxi to runway 27 left for departure, as I simply do not think they'll make it. They might even run overboard with the current ones that are expected for departure. I mean, they've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 currently. So 8 to get rid of in the space of 8 minutes. We've got BA82 from Abuja, a 6-hour and 45-minute long journey on board this 777-200ER, registered as Golf Victor India India Kilo. Boom, slammed it on the ground. Now this 777 is 26 years of age, registered in January 1998. 22 minutes later than expected as well for its arrival time. Here's a Swiss. And Mira, welcome along, saying had a 3-hour delay from Cape Town to Heathrow. Captain had food poisoning, so we had no crew. Luckily there was another BA captain on holiday in Cape Town who very kindly volunteered to fly us. Well, that's amazing. I mean, otherwise you probably would have been stuck there until the next day, I'm assuming. But yeah, no, I mean, I did have that 3-hour delay from my Wizz flight. Absolutely no explanation was given. I think they might have said something on the radio when they're doing their announcements, but I mean, they weren't that good on the A320 CEO. But yeah, Mira definitely very, very lucky. Here's a special. We get the info after it touches down, this Cathay jet. I mean, talk about tiptoeing. That Cathay Pacific One World Special jet, that was the 777-300ER, registered as Bravo Kilo Quebec November from Hong Kong, a 14-hour and 17-minute long journey. The 777 was 9 years of age. You see they're just sort of doing this slowly but surely. Wonder what's going on here. The fire truck just next to this United 767. Wonder if there was a leak of some sort. You've got the A220 of Swiss finally moving, and also the BA. Is that the 319 or the 320? I cannot tell from this point of view. It is the A320 from Basel. That's also taking this taxiway to get to 27 right, and I'm assuming this BA321 here will do the same. Yeah, there it is. Turning in now. We have got how many? We've got the British Airways A319, the Lufthansa 320neo, and Iberia 320neo. And those are the last 3 that will be arriving on 27 right. And that Singapore jet is in the hold. Just holding now. He should be beginning his loops as the other jets have been doing. I mean, if you are checking flight radar, you can see there's a group of 5 or 6 aircrafts doing circles in the same exact location. That Japan Airlines aircraft seems to be cleared for his approach into 27 left, I'm assuming. Yeah, he's descending rapidly. We've got this jet here, the A319 of British Airways, registered as Golf Echo Uniform Oscar Foxtrot from Zurich, a 1-hour and 33-minute long journey. Flight number BA8613. There it is. Now the Airbus A319 is 22 years of age and has suffered from a 40-minute delay. 45 minutes actually. Usually don't see British Airways taxiing down this way. There you go. Roger not saying my longest delay was 12 hours. Put us up in a hotel. Well, at least they did that for you, Roger. JD Barvin saying, I like your streaming. I'm from the USA. Really appreciate that. Yeah, Selena, it is a shame, as Sharon was saying, that we didn't see the ANA 777. Same with the Singapore 38. I was actually looking forward to that. We've got the Air Canada 777. Pretty much all of the aircrafts that aren't going to make a departure on 27 left have been instructed to taxi down to 27 right instead. And there's quite a few that are going to have to cross over 27 left. So it's absolute chaos. There is a ton of aircraft. If anyone is checking flight radar, check runway 27 left and see how many are surrounding the runway. I mean, they've got 2 minutes and there's what, like 6 aircraft still to go. The Lufthansa 320 Neo with a nice Wookiee. There's the Airbus A321 Neo turning in to our left, would be his right. Golf Tango November Echo Bravo. And final aircraft to arrive on runway 27 right is going to be this one here, flight number IB 1376 from Madrid, a 2 hour and 11 minute long journey. Here it is, the Iberia A320 Neo, registered as Echo Charlie November Tango Quebec, a 1-year-old jet registered in May 2022, 5 minutes later than expected. The last aircraft, I mean, we started off with an A380. It would have been nice to finish off the 27 right ops, sorry, with the Singapore 380, but there you go. It's actually the first Iberia jet that we've seen of the day as well. Alrighty, well, I was just about to focus on the approach into 27 right, and I forgot they just alternated. Right, so is there going to be a runway inspection? I wonder. I see a couple of vehicles roaming around, but nothing on the runway. This is going to be our first departure, by the looks of it. The Swiss A220. Heather saying, yeah, flight radar showing a big cluster. Yeah, next that WestJet aircraft is a Turkish WestJet Taron 318 Air Algeria A330. There's going to be the Qatar 777, the Virgin 330, the Turkish 330, and all of those aircraft are on the side of 27 left. So they're all going to have to cross the runway as soon as possible to begin their taxi to 27 right. And we have got a special list of aircraft that we're expecting to see depart, and that can be found on our Discord page if anyone would like to check that out. I will hopefully be reading that out, depending on if the traffic is non-stop as it usually is at London Heathrow. But anyway, the first aircraft to depart on runway 27 right, it seems like there won't be a runway inspection just yet. It's going to be flight number LX355 heading to Geneva, the Swiss A220 300 registered as Hotel Bravo Juliet Charlie Romeo. A 5-year-old aircraft on the move now, has been cleared. CW lifting, absolute chaos today. They were doing the runway checks at 2:54 last week. They weren't they? They did it nice and early, and I think that was probably to prevent things like this happening, where you've got 6 aircraft on the wrong side of the airport. Got the A321 Neo next to depart off to Copenhagen. Flight number BA808 with the Reg Golf Tango November Echo Bravo. There it is, that's the BA321 Neo. As I said, the Air Canada 777-300 pushing back now. They're going to be starting their engines very, very soon, and they'll begin their taxi to 27 right for departure. We've got BA and the Air A320-200 up next from Basel, or heading to Basel, sorry. It's BA750, the flight number. The A320 with the Reg Golf Echo Uniform Yankee Delta is a 15-year-old aircraft, and it is also 43 minutes later than expected. Yeah, as Heather was saying, I use Flight Radar for all of the info. I've got my my subscription for the extra data that we get, but I sort of have to read it a bit fast. There's one aircraft's obviously departing, and there's what, 3 others lining up. It's crazy. Yeah, William saying, I think it's really neat how smoothly they transition from landing to takeoff. It usually is much smoother. I will say that today it's a bit of a mess with what, 6 aircrafts that had to cross 27 left whilst they were alternating. Here's the American 777-200 next to depart, the ER off to Raleigh Durham. That is flight number AA173 with the reg November 799 Alpha November. 22-year-old jet registered in February 2001. 20 minutes later than expected, and it is expected to travel 3,873 miles. Go on, off it goes. Stunning stuff for that American 777. Shred ahead saying that thing's sucking some air. It was. You can see on the engines sort of airflow. CW Lift saying disappointing that we didn't see many great touchdowns at all today. Yeah, I mean, what can we do? We'll just have to hope for better next week. Got a 787 up next. That's going to be spooling up in a minute. Off to Beijing, the 787-9 Dreamliner, flight number BA39, and the reg of this jet will be Golf Zulu Bravo Kilo Kilo, 7-year-old jet registered in June 2016. 20 minutes later than expected. That 787 using a lot of the runway, definitely more than that of the American 777 that we had seen arrive. See those curvy wings, look at that, curved upwards. That's one thing I find really, really interesting with the 787. You've got the Austrian 320 Neo there. I mean, not too long ago, there was actually the Brussels Airlines 320neo. That actually was blank as well. They didn't repaint it. We might have missed the Etihad Qatar and the Emirates A380, but good news, we have got a British Airways A380 off to Miami, and that's taxiing to 27 right. So we'll get an A380, which is great. David John Snell, very warm welcome to you. Good afternoon. We hope you're doing well. We've got the A320 with the retrofitted chocolates on the runway now off to Rome. Flight number BA556. The A320 CEO is registered as Golf Echo Uniform Yankee X-Ray, a 9-year-old jet registered in June 2014. 45 minutes later than expected. I'm guessing one of the I'm guessing the BA320 that is just holding will jump the queue as well, and then the heavier traffic should depart. I'm assuming, I'm not too sure though. There it is, the A320 is finally on the move. Oh, got an aircraft that's skipping the queue quite significantly, in fact. Just edging forward. And then as soon as this guy rotates, we'll focus on the next one. And this is the aircraft that I was talking about. Talk about cutting through the traffic. In fact, there's another one on the opposite side of the runway that's cutting through as well. So we've got a BA320 on the 27 right side, and then you've got this one that's joined halfway in. There it is. Very close. It's the Airbus A319 off to Newcastle, flight number BA1334, with the Reg Golf Delta Bravo Charlie Juliet. That's going to be full throttle, isn't it? Yeah, that 319 really said, you know what, I'm not waiting. There's so much traffic in front, I can always just depart from London Heathrow halfway into the runway. There it is, already rotating as well. That's the A319 for you. I mean, it does not need much runway whatsoever. Give it a field and it'll be good. There's our next one. Another to have cut the queue. That's our OM380, and I feel so sorry for it. That's going to be stuck behind a lot of the heavier traffic, including an A380 by the looks of it. Anyway, you've got the A320-200 off to Brussels, flight number BA398, with the Reg Golf Echo Uniform Yankee India. You got the Virgin 330 lining up. And off that goes off to Brussels. You've got the Air Canada 777 as well. You get a nice close-up shot of that. Turning into the left. Look at that, off to 27 right. The Virgin 330-300 has lined up. We'll wait for that to begin its movements. Got the Austrian 320neo as well. Whilst we watch this, I will give you the info on the Virgin Atlantic aircraft. Flight number VS91 for the Virgin 330-300, registered as Golf Victor Uniform Foxtrot Oscar from, oh no, that will be heading to Orlando. Oh, the Austrian jet just taking his time. Right, we'll focus on the Virgin then. Oh, he's powering off. How come, Keith? Saying I don't like when they rotate towards the last of the runway. That 320D is just holding there. Alright, we've got a Turkish 330 200 freighter. This was the one with a weird sort of nose gear. You can see there. If anyone knows why that is, please do let me know. It's the 200 freighter, the A330 with the reg Tango Charlie Juliet Oscar Yankee up to Billund. Flight number TK6289. 7 years of age. I mean, we've seen it with the Emirates Sky Cargo 777 freighter. We've got it with the Turkish A330 this time. An absolutely speedy rotation. They're definitely carrying feathers on board. Well, that was a rocket ship, honestly. Air Algeria on the move now. Once again, another A330 200 registered as 7 Tango Victor Juliet Victor after Algiers. Flight number AH2055. I mean, look at this. The Air Algeria A330 also rotating very, very quickly. I wonder how many passengers are on board. Maybe they were limited to how much baggage they could take. I think they went for the strictness of Ryanair. Or if the bag is 1 centimetre, sort of above the length it should be, that's it. You can't take it on board. You've got the Boeing 777-200ER of British Airways, flight number BA49, lining up now after Seattle. The 777-200ER registered as Golf Victor India Juliet is 26 years of age, registered in December 1997. Look at that, stunning. So Sharon and Tim saying the A330 freighter has extra support for its nose gear, I believe. Tim saying it's to strengthen the front gear on freight. Really appreciate that, Tim and Sharon. So it looks very awkward to me. It seems like the BA380 will be next to depart after this 777, unless that Tarom 318 wants to get absolutely blasted away by the 777. Alan S saying, now it reminds me, must have a chat with Air Canada aircraft painters and get the wife some tips on how to apply mascara. Alan, I'll forward you the contact info. If they don't respond, I'll be more than happy to recommend Airbus. They got some good sunshades. We've got the BA380 next up. That's going to be flight number BA209 off to Miami, the A380-800 with a Reg Golf X-Ray Lima Echo Golf, 9 years of age. April 2014 was when this was registered, and is an hour later than expected. There it is, cleared for departure by the looks of it. On the move now. I mean, that A380 with a stunning departure. I mean, look at that. Still going. Now you can see there, the engines were kicking off. It seems like some moisture on the runway. But I'm not too sure how there was still moisture left since it rained, oh, what a good, like, 6 hours ago? Wow. We've got the runway inspection taking place finally. And there is a train of aircraft waiting to depart. You've got the Tarom 380 in the Air Canada 777-300ER, the Airbus A320neo, British Airways, BA 319, the Finnair 320. That 319 is being very cheeky. He's decided, I think he's going to cut the queue. As I said, the Finnair 320, the BA 320, I think that is, the Austrian 320neo, the British Airways Oneworld 777-200, the WestJet 787, which finally crossed 27 left, the Saudi 787 with the neon livery. What else can I spot? Got this United, which has turned the complete opposite way, but there you go. The United 767 that should be heading towards us. We've also got this, what's that? I think that's going to be Swiss and Air A320 Neo, maybe? In fact, it might be Turkish Airlines. I think it might be Turkish, but we'll have to wait and see. And we've also got this BA 320-200. So that's what? More than 8 aircrafts waiting to depart. Runway 27 right, of course. You've got the runway alternations that have to take place first, as they didn't immediately after they alternated. We've got a Logan Air ATR 72, so that's one to look out for. That's going to be a nice departure, a nice turboprop. Got a Kenya Airways that just arrived. ANA just arrived as well. But there are a ton of aircraft tagged into 27 right. It is going to be crazy. And I'm expecting a few of the delays to ramp up. Richard Pratt, good afternoon to you, saying good morning to all from cold and snowy Indianapolis, USA. Very warm welcome to you. Great to have you with us. Lorenzo S, good evening to you. Chris saying, we paid for all the runway. JUSA saying cold and cloudy in London today. Yeah, it is. I mean, when is it not? Welcome to the UK. Tristan, it's going to be takeoff, so for the remaining bits of this show. VJ, not too sure if we'll be here still. You can see there's two BA jets. Just see the nose of the 319 just appearing ever so slightly. Right, what's going on here? Where's the departures? There it is. Finally, the Tarom Airlines A318 has been cleared to line up, and that should be wait. So line up and wait for the Tarom A318 aircraft registered as Yankee Romeo Alpha Sierra Delta, heading to Bucharest, flight number RO392. Now the A318 aircraft is 16 years of age, registered in November 2007, and was expected to depart 32 minutes ago. Here is the baby bus. Now I'm not expecting this to use much of the runway. I'm saying just about half. Here it is. Ash Gardner saying I was heading to Birmingham Airport with a camera this morning, but the forecast put me off. Still no rain. What a waste of a day. I mean, we had rain expected for today as well, and we went anyway. We've got the protectors on if needs be. It's just been cold and gloomy. There it is, off to Bucharest. There it is, already rotating. Stunning, stunning stuff there for that Tarom 380. I mean, I love the baby bus. And oh, we got another smaller aircraft. There it is, the ATR 72. We'll come back to that. We've got a BA 380 arriving now on 27 left. I mean, there's action everywhere here at London Heathrow. There's already an aircraft departing now as well. It does not stop. The BA jet. So I want to get a close-up on that ATR 72. Where is it? It's not. Oh my god. Yeah, traffic controllers, I absolutely adore you. Thank you so much. I said well, actually Selena might like this one. Selena, you got the Singapore Airlines A380 lining at 27 right. I was wondering why no aircrafts are lining up on 27 right. Let's go. I was so excited for this one. I was so disappointed when it wouldn't make it. There you go. It seems like yeah, one of the aircrafts is crossing over 27 left, so they decided to give the Singapore Airlines chance to arrive at 27 right. No one saw this one coming. See Trey saying that guy came out of nowhere. Indeed. I mean, it just appeared out of nowhere. I was literally wondering why nothing was lining up. I look in the sky and I see an A380 and I'm like, wait, there's not 27 left. There it is. Now I was very disappointed, as I said, that I was at least expecting not to see the Singapore 380. Air traffic controllers. Massive thank you to you. Amazing for us. William saying wrong runway. I mean, that A380's caused quite the traffic jam. I'll show you where the traffic jam ends. Right in front of me. We have got the departing A320 Neo, flight number BA312 off to Oman. The A320 Neo with a reg Golf Tango November Foxtrot is 5 years of age, registered in October 2018. On the move now. Oh my god, there is so much traffic here. There's going to be an aircraft departing pretty much instantly now. The only bad thing about that Singapore jet is that it won't be taxiing right in front of us, at least where this Delta would be, and that's because of the traffic that does not end here. It actually ends back here. So it is non-stop for the departures. I think it must be for Heathrow to clear out the over 10 aircrafts now. If you check flight radar, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, with an 18th bringing up. So there's about 18 aircraft that they've got to get rid of now in the next few minutes. We've got BA 568 departing now, Finnair operator for British Airways. This flight will be off to Milan, an A320-200. Chris saying Danny's got some pull with the ATC, you know, yeah. Orchestrated the 3 A380s, the 3 King of the Skies aircraft, on, was it Christmas Eve? Yeah, there it is. Got the Canada 777-300ER. That's on the move now off to Toronto. Flight number AC857. The 777 is registered as Charlie Foxtrot Juliet Zulu Sierra. Look at those engines. Absolutely roaring away. That it, Canada Jet. Pay for the whole runway. We'll use the whole runway. Alan S saying, well, gonna bid everyone a very good rest of the afternoon and enjoy the stream. Got to pick the wife up from the Keep Fat classes. Excellent commentary, great camera work. Many thanks, mate. Well, Alan, really appreciate you tuning in today. It was a pleasure to have you on board with us, and obviously we hope you enjoy the London Heathrow actions, both the arrivals and departures. So we'll see you next Saturday, hopefully, Alan. Take care. We've got the plane livery, the Austrian Airlines A320 Neo, registered as Oscar Echo Lima Zulu Romeo off to Vienna, flight number OS462. The A320 Neo is brand new, registered in November 2023. It's also 30 minutes late, in fact it's now 40. Going to be travelling a total of 793 miles. See, what an aircraft holds on the runway like this, it's either waiting for clearance, or there's a British Airways A319 or 320 that appears out of nowhere halfway into the runway. It's trying to skip the queue. I'm always looking around. There it is. Stunning job, that departure. Obviously you can see their gear going out. That Austrian jet really did not care. Just straight in the air. Effortless. Got a BA 319 off to Gothenburg, flight number BA 792. Registered as Golf Echo Uniform Oscar Golf. That tail was awful close to the ground. Gear up once again, you can see there the gear doors, and off goes the gear. And the queue finishes off here, but there's still a bit of a queue on that side as well. You can see there that Qatar 777, well, it's that United 767. Oh, is the Saudi jet? Oh, the Saudi jet is actually on the runway. Oh, there it is. It's got the Neom special livery, the 787-10 Dreamliner, flight number SV114 back to Jeddah. As I said, the Neom special. No, William, that blank jet was an Austrian Airlines A320 Neo, yet to have been painted. C5 Alan saying great stream. Aviation Hunters as always, enjoying from Atlanta. Really appreciate that, C5 Alan. We're glad to hear that. Really appreciate the kind words. Sharon with the 5 gifted Aviation Hunters memberships. Really appreciate that, Sharon. Really generous of you. So a massive thank you. Here's the Finnair 320. Get a nice close-up of that. In fact, you can get a close-up of this American jet whilst we wait for the aircraft to spool up. Actually is already. It's the WestJet 7879 Dreamliner off to Calgary, flight number WS19. That's the WestJet 787, off it goes. Got the Virgin the 330 Neo. Yeah, it is. We're on the runway now. These aircraft are wasting no time. The A330 Neo with the Reg Golf Victor Echo India India will be heading to New York JFK, flight number VS153. We've got a special one mil jet on the runway now. That's going to be the 1 mil sticker for the BA 777-200ER with the Reg Golf Yankee Mike Mike Tango off to San Francisco. BA 287 flight number. It's a 14-year-old jet. Should have departed 25 minutes ago. Finally on the move. Audrey saying, love all the details you give on the flights. Really appreciate that, Audrey. Glad that you enjoy it. Got the Air France A220 on the runway now. A220-300. Now this is registered as Foxtrot Hotel Zulu Uniform Papa and is off to Paris. Flight number AF1781. Abraham Park saying, what aircraft was that one? Well, beautiful sound. That was the 777-200 ER, extended range. That Air France is just holding. Once again, doing my routine checks to make sure there's nothing trying to skip the queue. Nothing that I see. Come on, Air France. Brian saying, good morning, enjoying my coffee in the stream from Elk River, Minnesota, USA. Welcome along, Brian. Really glad to have you with us. Hope you're enjoying the London Heathrow actions. Got a variety of airlines here. Of course, got Air France now. Very slow. I mean, yeah, France A220, that was silent. Yeah, that Air France A220 really just taking its sweet time. It's not in a rush. It's not like there's a dozen aircrafts waiting to depart. Patrick joining us from Minnesota as well, saying a good show. Really appreciate that, Patrick. Off to Glasgow for this A320-200, registered as Golf Echo Uniform Echo, flight number BA1486. Off that 320 goes is another BA 320 on the runway. Now that Qatar 777 must be angry right now. I wouldn't blame him. Look, he's just been holding there for quite some time. We've got BA 584 that's jumped the queue off to Milan. The A320 200 with the reg Golf Echo Uniform Hotel is 21 years old, registered in September 2002, an hour and 10 later than expected. Daniel Griffith saying, where will you be this week? What do you mean, next week for streaming? Is that Daniel? Because if so, it's going to be Saturday at Heathrow as usual. Tim saying Danny hoping for some working so he doesn't have to do a demonstration at the end of the stream. Well, we actually did have quite a few, but yeah, got the ATR 72-600 on the runway now, and that will be off to the Isle of Man, flight number LM676. Now hopefully the Qatar jet, no, okay, I was going to say hopefully the Qatar jet can get its slot to depart, but then the BA 320-200 came into the conversation, and we know that's just not going to end well for the Qatar jet. The ATR 72-600 off to the Isle of Man, flight number LM676, registered as Golf Lima Mike Tango Delta. This is going to be a quick rotation. Power of those two prop engines. Look at that, absolutely no runway needed, less than a quarter of the runway and he was already in the sky. Lovely, honestly. We've got the A320 with the retrofitted sharklets off to Dublin. The A320 CEO, registered as Golf Echo Uniform Yankee Tango, is 10 years of age. Now it's flight number BA826 if you'd like to check that out for yourselves. That Qatar 777 is slowly edging forward, so I think he has been cleared to line up once this A320 heads on out. Shell saying, hi all, this is just me all. There seem to be more birds than usual around the runway today. There definitely is. I have noticed that as well. There's a tad bit more, but there usually are a few anyway, that the ground crew usually do, or the ground vehicles do scare away. Not too sure where they are. But here it is, our next departure. I'm hoping one of the 320 Neos can demonstrate a working, so I don't have to. Anyway, that 320 just not going anywhere, is he? He's got an A380 on the way though. That is a BA380 off to LAX, Los Angeles. Better speed up. It's taking a sweet time. Look at that, straight in the sky, wasting no time. We got the BA380 as I said. Not sure if we'll capture this. It depends on the traffic, of course, as we have got to be out of here at 4:20. So we'll have to wait and see. We got the Qatar. Yes, we have got the Qatar 777-300 ER with the reg Alpha 7 Bravo Echo Oscar lining up on the runway now off to Doha, flight number QR8. Trace, who probably see that? I'm not aware of that. That Qatar 777 absolutely roaring off. Off to Doha that goes. There's the A380. I will say this, the air traffic control is doing a great job at getting rid of the traffic. Speedy, there's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There will be 9 aircraft if you include the A380 to depart on 27 left. So that went from 18 to 9 in quite a short space of time. The A330-900 on the runway now is Delta Airlines flight number DL187 off to Los Angeles LAX with the reg November 421 Delta X-ray. Look at that. Another aircraft on the move already. The United 767-300 already roaring off. Heading to Chicago, flight number UA959 with the reg November 662 Uniform Alpha. A 767, look at it. Hardly even pointing upwards. There is a 777 of American Airlines on the runway. It's the 777-300ER off to Miami. The registered jet will be November 723 Alpha November, flight number AA39. Now this 777-300 is 10 years of age, registered in April 2013, and it has got quite the delay of 3 hours and 10 minutes. Definitely not making this time back in the sky. And Michael, welcome along, joining us from Ohio. Great to have you with us. And yeah, as William was saying, if you are enjoying the content, please do consider liking and subscribing. Amazing support for the channel, completely free. but it does support us in an immaculate way. So yeah, please do hit that like and subscribe button. We've got a Finnair 320-200 off to Lisbon, Moscow Hotel, Lima X-ray Charlie B, the reg of this A320 aircraft, flight number BA502, so it is operated for British Airways. That Finnair, come on, speed up. Yeah, that Finnair's like, you know what, I'll take my sweet time. It's not like I'm in a rush. It's not like there's anyone waiting for me. None of that stuff. Oh, finally on the move. As soon as you don't focus on it, it's on the move. Dayin Cathay Spotter saying howdy everyone, welcome along. Danny, we've got another Danny from Ohio. Very warm welcome to you. Hope you're doing well. We've got this Turkish 321 Neo on the runway. And that will be off to Istanbul. Flight number TK1990. Tango Charlie Lima Tango November, the reg of this jet. And actually we did see this arrive. I do remember the aircraft registration. That Aer Lingus jet, absolutely no time wasted. You can, oh wait. Give us a minute.
Just a bit courteous. Just to let you know, I'm only testing some equipment, so
okay.
I'm not standing on your patch, man.
That's perfect. That's perfect. I'd just like to say I'm a massive fan of you.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, there you go. Amazing stuff. We've got the Aer Lingus 320 Neo. Sorry for that. That end of the follower. There you go. We've got the Aer Lingus 320. And that was Jerry who did come to say hello. Obviously he's testing a few bits of equipment here. Amazing. Just Blames Crazy, welcome along, saying first time viewer, good morning. Amazing stuff. Very warm welcome to you. Got the 777 on the runway, the 200ER as well. And I think, everyone, we're going to end off when we get that BA380 arriving. Of course, we did plan on ending at about 4 o'clock, as we do have to be out of here by 20 past. But yeah, there's the BA380. That's going to be second in line to depart right after the Virgin Atlantic 330. There it is, the A330 Neo. Sharon, he's already gone. He's testing a few bits of equipment. And Gemma, we're on top of a race platform at the Renaissance Park, car park. West Westbrook, good afternoon to you. We hope you're doing well. And, well, to finish off our show, it's going to be this Airbus A380 of British Airways. Here it is, the last aircraft of the day for us. Flight number BA269 off to Los Angeles LAX, an A380-800, registered as Golf X-Ray Lima Echo Echo. A 10-year-old jet. Now this one's going to go out with a roar, isn't it? There goes the British Airways A380. And that's going to conclude our show today. I'm going to say a massive thank you to everyone that's tuned in for the show. It's been dramatic, put it that way. I mean, it's been departures left, right, centre, arrivals everywhere, non-stop. Yeah, as I said, a massive thank you everyone for watching today's stream at London Heathrow. Runway 27 right for the arrivals and then the departures. A massive thank you to our moderators. That would be Tim and I think Plane Man, who's lurking in the background. And of course, a massive thank you to our members and viewers that chose to watch the London Heathrow actions with us today. So we will be back next Saturday at around about the same time, about 12 o'clock I'd say, for the London Heathrow actions. As usual, obviously stay tuned for a community post just to confirm that, but we will of course schedule that. Just going to say, as usual, massive well done to everyone who's working in operating the airport today. I mean, they've done a fantastic job, you know, turning around all of these aircrafts, the pilots, the air traffic controllers, the ground crew, pretty much everyone. So yes, as I said, that's it from us. We will see you hopefully next Saturday, and that's going to be at about 12 o'clock. So take care everyone, and we shall see you all next Saturday.